Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified if this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute, 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 salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? And I do want to apologize for just popping up with different times in these lives. I just been caught up in the morning time. But let's get into this, right? Wait, hold on, real quick. Yeah, you guys, let's get into this one real quick, right? So, Terrence Bud Crawford, he made statements about Earl Spence Jr., right? He was doing an interview. I forgot who the interview was with, and I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. So he was doing an interview, and he made, they asked him, basically, is Earl Spence Jr. a Hall of Famer? And he go into the long little tirade, then say he's not trying to hate, and like just basically say he really doesn't know, right? Because it's a different criteria, right? Like we really don't know nowadays. But him saying that has sent the Earl Spence Jr. fanboys into a rampage, right? They going around and they on every page now. Hey man, like, are you guys gonna talk about the Earl Spence Jr. With Terrence Crawford disrespecting Earl Spence Jr. And it's like, bro, he just gave his opinion, right? And we already know what that was gonna lead to. That was gonna lead to the Earl sexuals, right? Critiquing Terrence Crawford resume. And we already knew that was gonna happen, right? Because this is the only thing that they can stand on, right? Oh man, who did he fight? Who did he fight? He fought some very good fighters. He fought fighters from all around the world, right? All around the world, which makes him different, right? He has beaten 5 undefeated champions, right? He has conquered what 3 divisions. Salute MMA Superlore. Salute. Right? He has conquered 3 divisions. Right? He has been undisputed in 2 of them. Right? He has been lineal champion in 3. And he has been champion in 4. So it doesn't matter, like, right? Like people, they always try to say, oh man, he haven't fought nobody other likes of, Danny Garcia. Right? He haven't even fought a person like Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia ducked Victor Posto. Do everybody forget this? Victor Posto was his mandatory. He ducked the man and got on and moved up to 147. Right? They still mad. Yeah, bro. Like they still mad about that butt whooping. They'll never get over it, bro. They will never get over. They will never get over that. That was a traumatizing moment in their life. They will always remember that. Always. Right? It's a scar on their life. That was a traumatic experience for some of them. Even though they don't know him. Right? They don't know Earl. None of these people know Earl personally. But it just was so traumatic, right? Because they were so emotionally involved, right? Because they were spreading narratives and they was pushing bull for so many years and they fell into the hype, right? They wasn't even listening to logic, right? Because every time I used to come on here, right? And I used to say, with MMA Super Lord, like, right, I used to tell these guys, I used to say, what does Errol Spence Jr. do better in the ring than Terrence Crawford? And nobody had an answer, right? Nobody had an answer. So it's like, that should have told you guys, if he can't do nothing better in the ring, how could he beat him in the ring? Come on, bro. That's common sense. Right? But logic went out of the window because they was all thinking emotionally, right? They was all emotionally involved, and they just was overlooking that Terrence Crawford is a dangerous man. And that he adapt to what you're doing. And Errol Spence Jr. was too slow for him. Entirely too slow. Right? His foot movement was too slow. Right? Bro, I was trying to tell people for years, I said Errol Spence Jr. is a black Hispanic fighter. That's what Errol Spence Jr. is. He fight like a Hispanic fight. He fight Mexican style. Right? You know the style that Triple G, he used to talk about? Yeah, fight Mexican. Yes. That's the type of style that Errol Spence Jr. fights with. He has to plant his feet firmly on the ground to throw, power punches. If he don't have his feet flat on the ground, his punches is not, that impactful. Right? Meanwhile, a guy like Terrence Crawford can throw a punch on the move and knock you out. Y'all didn't see this, so salute Jonathan, salute C-Bus. Man, and my bad, I forgot who. Somebody wanted to come on yesterday, man. I just got caught up again, bro. But bro, I barely remember. This was all up on the panel while we before the fight, and we respected Crawford opponents. Yeah. Man, like, it's crazy. It's crazy how now they oh man, like oh man, but Errol Spence Jr. he fought these fighters. But Errol Spence Jr. fought names. That's what Errol Spence Jr. fought. He fought names. They all haven't fought each other. We don't know who can beat who. You know why? Because they all haven't fought each other. You can assume what you want to assume. Just because Velasquez, he don't have a bigger name than Danny Garcia, don't mean he can't beat Danny Garcia. And I always thought he can beat Danny. I always thought that Mean Machine will beat Danny Garcia. But they never fought. So we don't know. That's, bro, like, I always thought the Mean Machine, he will give Keith Thurman a run for his money. I always thought all of this. Right? And I'm like, okay, like, and then when he signed to the PBC, I'm like, okay, like, we gonna see these fights. Never seen them. Never seen them. Right? When Mean Machine went to the PBC, they didn't put him in the ring with a Sean Porter or Keith Thurman or Errol Spence or none of these guys. You know why? Why? Because it was a possibility that he can beat them, and that's going to make Crawford look even better. Come on. So people, they can say what they want. Salute, man. He fights just like Derrick James. Yeah, man. He fights just like Derrick James, mixed with Mexican style. Man, he fights. Man, he tries to work the body all the time, right? He tries to stay behind a jab. He tries to work the body. Right? He's not that good going backwards. Like I've been telling people, like Jerron Boots Ennis, it's not that good going backwards. I'm trying to tell people. I'm trying to tell people. Man, so when he get clipped or something like that, don't be surprised. He's not that good going backwards. He's great coming forward. He's not that good going backwards. Tank Davis, like I told people about Tank. Tank is not that good. Tank is good going forward, but he'd rather be on the back foot. Right? Man, but when you make Tank, go first, when you make him take the lead, you can beat Tank all day long. And you see what Lamar Roach did. He was making Tank take the lead. Tank had to throw a punch first sometimes. I'm not going to throw a punch until you throw a punch. You throw a punch, okay, I'm going to slip your punch, I'm going to hit you. We playing this game. That's why the first, 4 or 5 rounds was just posturing, a lot of posturing, right? Because Tank was waiting for this man to try to unload, to try to win the rounds, right? Because that's what most people try to do against Tank in the early rounds. They try to get off a lot of punches, right? So they can win the early rounds. But they not even knowing that's what Tank wants you to do. He wants you to do that so he can download what you're doing. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to, to start off fast and all that. You seen what he did to Ryan? Right? Like Ryan started off quick. First round, he just keep on throwing that left foot. Keep on throwing that left foot. Second round, what happened? Ryan was on the ground. Right? Man, but when you play a patient game, that's why I'm kind of nervous about this Crawford fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like in actuality, like he's gonna have to get Canelo to speed up to be a little bit undisciplined than he usually is. Man, because if Canelo be patient and he makes Crawford take the lead majority of the time, yeah, man, he probably have a lot of success. Man, but we gonna see. Like, we gonna see. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Because Crawford, he can always adapt. And, he's a chameleon. Right? He's like water. Bud wrong for what he said, in my opinion. And, like, that's just his opinion. That's what I'm saying. Like, like you can't take his opinion and be like, oh man, like that's his opinion. Right? Man, a lot of people say that his resume is trash, right? Haven't Errol say that his resume trash? Right? Didn't Errol say that his resume is trash before? Yes or no? See, that's what I'm saying. See, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, man, like when somebody, they can criticize you, it's like, oh man, like then we can, it's like, nah, bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like, really, that's his opinion. Man, then we can get mad, but really, that's just their opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he really said at the end of the day, I really don't know. Said it was all had to break down a fight. Every Earl section said he would win because of the size and no analysts. No. Yeah, like, you feel what I'm saying? Now, this is what they said about Canelo. See, look, and this is why I'm feeling the same way about Canelo. See, look, because what happened with Errol Spence Jr.? He fought a what? A Cuban before he fought who? Terrence Crawford. And we seen what happened with the Cuban, right? His mouthpiece got knocked out. He looked vulnerable. And then when we seen what, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? When he got in the ring with Crawford, he got annihilated. So it's looking like that is playing out the same way, right? Because if Canelo, he goes up in here and he looks vulnerable toward, you feel what I'm saying, with this dude, like William Skull, somebody that he's supposed to just, just annihilate, right? Because Errol Spence Jr., he was supposed to just annihilate Udanis Ugas, right? Man, now he eventually did, right? Because Ugas stopped throwing punches for some reason, I don't know, but he eventually did. But those first 6 rounds was tense. Right, and when and when Ugas knocked out his mouthpiece, it seemed like he made a mistake. right? He did something wrong. That's what it seemed like to me. He did something wrong, and it's like, I got to stop throwing punches, maybe because I'm hitting him too easy. Let's be real. If Earl not a Hall of Famer, who's on Bud resume is? But probably nobody. Probably nobody. No, but that don't mean that doesn't make Bud a Hall of Famer. See, that's the thing. That doesn't mean that doesn't make Bud a Hall of Famer. He doesn't have to have the Hall of Famers on his resume to be a Hall of Famer. I know he has 5 undefeated champions on his resume. I know he's a 2-time undisputed champion. I know he's a 3-time lineal champion, meaning that he was the man at that division. Nobody was better than him. I know he's a 4-division champion. I know he has been Fighter of the Year. I know he has touched every award in boxing, ESPY award winner, all that. He has touched every award in boxing. So how can he not be a Hall of Famer if you have touched every award in boxing? Every award that you can get, he got it on the shelf. Who's a monster for real? Quit playing with my dog. Oh, I read the book Bootsy. Yeah, like Boots is cool. Does anybody here believe that Earl? Oh yeah, man. Like Beggar than Hagler? Nah, man. But you already know, like nowadays, you guys, nowadays is participation trophies. Right? That's bro, like that's basically what it be, right? It's just a participation trophy. You don't really have to, accomplish, that super, right? You don't have to accomplish that much. You could just accomplish, a certain amount, and then you're supposed to be a Hall of Famer. And it's like, okay, but who did you really fight? You fought in, like Terrence Crawford said, you fought in 1 division, and every champion you beat was already beat. Right? Kell Brook was already beat 1 time. Sean Porter had already lost twice. Ugas had lost, 3 or 4 times. You have the names, yeah. They have the names, right? Because the PBC have a hell of a PR team to pump up their squad. But are these fighters really better than the fighters that Terrence Crawford has fought? Right, man? Because I can show you right now that Victor Posto, right? That Danny Garcia, he got ordered to fight Victor Posto. Right? Danny Garcia got ordered to fight Victor Posto. Did he fight Victor Posto? No, he moved. He got on. Right? So how do we know that Victor Posto wouldn't beat Danny Garcia? We'll never know because he left the damn division. He got on. That's all I'm saying. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like people they can critique his resume, hey, like to each his own. For Gunboy Ricky Burns. Yeah, like, hey, like you could question him too. Like, hey, like I won't even, hey, like I'll give people that. Right? I will give you that. I will give you that. Okay, he haven't fought a Hall of Famer. Okay. But he has touched every award in boxing. I'll give you that. Okay, he haven't fought a Hall of Famer, but he has touched every award in boxing, every accolade he got it. Every accolade. He got it. So how can he not be a Hall of Famer? See, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I touch every award, come on. That's like playing basketball. If you touch every award in basketball, you got a ring, you got an MVP, you got a defensive thing, you got a first time, like you got first team all, you got every award in basketball. You not a Hall of Famer? You could have been playing against trash teams, but you're not a Hall of Famer. Of course you're going to be one. Right? Of course you're going to be a Hall of Famer. You're going to be top 75. Oh, yeah, like Ugas, man, like, you feel what I'm saying? And then people, they be bringing up Danny and Ugas and people like that. And it's like, they all duck Bud. They all was in the WBO at number one. They all could have ordered their mandatory. They all got up out of the WBO and went other places. Ugas went to the WBA, and Danny Garcia got up out of the WBO, and he went to go and fight Errol Spence Jr. in the WBC. Danny was number one in the WBO. He could have ordered a mandatory, and Crawford would have either had to fight him or vacate the belt. Ugas was number one or number two. He was one of those, but it don't matter. Top three, you can order a mandatory. Come on. Right? He called out Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, them, they say you got to get a belt. Okay, he get a belt, come back, circle back around the block. Hey, I'm taking the easy route. What? Okay. Now people want to question his resume when he tried to fight all these guys. And it's on record. Man, but you know what an Earl sexual will say? Hey, man, he should have, hey, man, like, it's not our fault that he signed with Bob Arum. Man, he should have signed with the PBC. Man, he should have signed a multi-fightable deal with the PBC. Okay. So y'all running with that now, right? So why when Shakur go over there and he wants to sign a multiple fight with the PBC, y'all like, no, he don't deserve it now. No, Tank Davis, he just wanted one fight. He just wanted one fight. But Crawford had to sign for multiple fights. He can't just want one fight? No, man. He trying to rob. Man, he trying to rob but Al Heyman them, man. He messing with Bob Arum them. Okay, but Shakur was a free agent. You see how they just change it up, bro? It just be like, okay, like we just gonna move the goalposts on this. We gonna move the goalposts on that. We just gonna keep on moving them. No, Bud is a Hall of Famer for sure. But why ask about his resume? They always gonna ask about Bud resume. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now, this is why he trying to go up here and take on Canelo. Right? Because if he beat Canelo, then what y'all gonna say? Then what y'all gonna say? This is why I love it when people, this is why, like, I love it that y'all, that the Earl sexuals, that they be making all these videos and they get upset. And why? Because it just fuels his fire. Right? It just fuels him. And it's like, okay, they doubting me again. They doing the same thing over and over and over again. They insane. They are literally insane. Boxing drives people insane, emotionally insane, right? Probably physically too. Bruce hasn't proven anything yet. But Booty on his way, man. But Booty taking on Stanley on it, so this is a good fight. But even though Stanley on it, he coming off a layoff. Like I really don't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish he would have got a tune up, like to get back in the groove, whatever. But hey, man, like to each his own, man. But just like they talk about Keyshawn and Adela Santos, I'm like, man, like I like the fight. I want to see the fight, but I want to make sure that the guy is ready to fight him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be coming off a year, 2 year layoff, and then you just hop back in the ring with a super active ass fighter, bro. You like, come on, bro. They send you up for failure, but hey, man, like it is what it is, right? It is what it is. They setting you up for failure. Right? So it is what it is, though, man. But me personally, like, I think he has 3 Hall of Famer guys on his resume: Errol, Porter, and Brooke. Okay. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he got Hall of Famers. I don't, I don't know. I don't know the criteria. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it switches with it just switches up. Right? So you don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if Bud a Hall of Famer, right? Well, I know that he is, man, because they already got his hand. So they already casted his hand, so he already in there. Our Hall of Fame fighters, in my opinion. Yeah, I say that Ricky Burns, he won. No, for sure. I say that Ricky Burns just won. I say that Porter, he gonna be one probably. Salute Bud Strikes again. They all will go cry. Yeah, man. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it, bro. Oh man, you go. Let me take that off the screen. Oh man, bro. Oh, that was diabolical. Bud is a Hall of Famer, though. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, man, like, man, and then they always just want to just bring up, his resume, and it's like, okay, you could question his resume, but we don't know who can beat who. You know why? Because all of them didn't fight each other. Right? You can speculate that this person can beat this person. You can speculate this person can beat that person. But until we see it, we don't know for sure. And that's just a fact. Just because Errol, he got all the guys who got all the names. Okay. That don't mean that they couldn't beat all the guys that don't got the names. We just seen what happened with Lamont Roach and Tank Davis. Nobody really knew about no damn Lamont Roach. I know I wasn't following him. Right? The nobody type fighter and Tank Davis, right? The face of boxing. And what happened? And what happened? This is why you can't just judge because they got a name. Come on, bro. That's the most craziest thing in the world to, hey man, but just because he got a popping name, man, his name popping, homie, so he better than you. What? What? He better than me because his name more popular? How does that make any sense? That just means y'all not boxing fans. Y'all are glazers. Y'all go off of names. Y'all don't go off of skills. Bro, like, it's really crazy, though. Salute here for boxing. All right, I'm going to drop it for a second. Them guys here complaining about something Crawford said before he beat the brakes off of Spence. Boxing must be slow. They didn't complain like that first. Yeah, man. Oh, the stream skipping it. It's still skipping. Is the stream skipping? Is the stream still skipping, you guys? I got to move somewhere else, man. I'm getting badass service. No? Okay. All right, we good. All right, man. Like I'm about to drop this link, man. And I'm gonna let y'all cook, man. Like y'all come up in here and cook, man, for a second, man. Man, before I get up out of here. Salute, Coach Malachi. True Media Podcast. Go and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Go and subscribe to Here for Boxing too if you're not already subscribed. And who else we got in the building that can subscribe? Shelton Moore, he got a page. Yeah, go and subscribe to Shelton Moore and MMA Super Lore. Everybody who got a page, go and subscribe to each other, man.
What's up, my boy?
Salute, brother.
Hey, man, I
Salute
ain't
to
gonna
the
be too
panel.
long. I ain't gonna try to be too long-winded here. So look, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Spence and Crawford did their build up for their fight and the PBC had them rank each other's skills, right?
Yeah.
Errol Spence gave Terrence Crawford a 0.5 for his resume.
Come
And
on.
all them dick riding niggas for nine, Boxing Eagle, all them niggas, man. I watched the video today to make sure I wasn't tripping. Boxing Eagle was cracking up. He thought it was the funniest shit ever. Now when Terrence Crawford speak his truth, oh, he's a hater, he's delusional.
I
Resumes
mean,
don't win
come
fights
on,
you.
bro.
Resumes don't win fights you, bitch ass niggas. So you
Man.
can say whatever you want about his resume. The bottom line is he whooped y'all man ass, and since that fight happened, they've been chasing a win for Errol Spence. Whether it be Bud be nice, Bud be gracious, Bud be respectful. Man, fuck
Yep.
y'all. Y'all don't say that about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia been nothing but disrespectful to Devin Haney, and y'all think it's the funniest shit ever. You niggas is a bunch of bitches. Y'all some fucking crybabies. Errol ain't the goods like y'all thought he was. Bud is better, and Errol can't do shit about it. So all y'all can do is cry about it. Tell your
Yep.
man to get it. Tell your man to get it back in blood. Since y'all
Man.
don't like it, tell Errol to go get in there and do something about it. Since he back and he ready to fight again, and y'all want him to fight so bad, tell him to go get his lick back.
Yeah, man. No, man, but
It's
teach your man how
bitches,
to
bro.
squabble.
Yo, them niggas is bitches, man. I hate these niggas, bro.
Yeah, man.
If you look at it from the direction you took it, I get exactly what you're saying. But if I'm just looking at me personally, like I said in the comments, I think he fought 3 Hall of Fame guys, and you could argue maybe 5, because of Gamboa at 135, and no, I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
that.
man. Like, we got to
But
just
you
wait
could
and
argue
see,
4.
man. Like, we got to wait and see.
Like me personally, I think Bud got some Hall of Famers on his resume. I don't like Bud downplaying his resume. Like I think he should build those guys up because shit, they good fighters. Like like that's what I
But
think he's doing.
if that's
Like,
how he feel, that's how he feel.
no,
He ain't got to lie to make these niggas feel better.
Yeah.
no, of course, but that's why I said it's my opinion.
Fair enough. I respect that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro, like I already knew, like as soon as I seen the video, I said, damn, bro, they about to go in on his resume. They
I
about to
said it's
bring
gonna
it
be
up.
on.
They
I
about to
said it's gonna
start.
be. I said it's
I
gonna be
said,
on
damn,
tomorrow
bro, here
though.
they go again, man.
I
Hey,
said
man, like, and then I just been looking in comment section. You just been seeing the comment. Hey, man, like, are you gonna talk about, Bud
but
disrespecting Crawford?
when Errol was dogging his resume, they
Man,
were crying, laughing. He told him, no, don't cry today. Don't
come
all
on,
the
man.
speculation is over. We know who the better fighter is. So Bud can say whatever he wants. And furthermore, Bud told you niggas, I'm Hall of Fame whether I fight Errol or not.
Come
he
on,
for sure.
bro.
Errol
He
Errol was
been said
only
it.
Errol had to beat Bud to be a Hall of Fame lock.
I don't think so.
Errol is teetering the line at this point. I'm not saying he is or he ain't, but he's right at purgatory. Either he is or he
Mhm.
ain't, but
He
he
right
ain't a
at the
lock.
cuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Like, if he can go to 154 and get another belt, he in. That's
I'm
it.
cool with that. But to get mad at Bud by saying, oh, he downplaying his resume, Bud already told you, I don't need Errol.
I just want to ask, like, what's the qualifications y'all think? What, it got to be at least two division champion?
I don't think you gotta be.
I don't even think you got to be a 2 division champion. It's I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like like I don't know.
The Hall of Fame is subjective. I'll give y'all that because shit, a movie
Yeah,
star.
I don't even know. It's like, damn, man. Like like, are they going to give people just participation trophies, right? And just put them in because because they participated in high level fights, never won none of them, but
See, that's why I think Sean
So,
Porter definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because
oh
he
yeah, for sure.
fought at one division. Bro, the man fought everybody. I don't care if he lost or won. He gave
Hmm.
everybody a tough fight. Even when he fought Bud, he gave him a tough fight. It wasn't no walking apart.
Yeah, man. Like he went, man. Like, he probably should have won the fight with Earl. I mean, come on, bro. Like it was a split decision.
Yeah.
They only was separated by what? By a couple of punches.
Yeah, that knockdown. That was it.
Come on. Oh yeah, and the knockdown. Exactly, in that knockdown. Yeah, man. When this glove touch.
Yep.
You see how everybody look, you see how everybody went in a rage for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Y'all
fault. When
see
I
how
get
everybody had went in a rage when when Sean Porter glove touching, we was like, oh no, man, like that don't oh no, man, that was a knockdown, man. Like they called that a knockdown. Tank take a knee. It's nothing called. Like, come on, bro. This is diabolical work.
well, because these niggas, they run a cult and they got agendas, and the same niggas who talk about propaganda and push a narrative.
Oh, go ahead. For boxing, what happened? Oh, but go ahead, Jonathan.
Yeah, but that knockdown, that was a crucial part of Errol Spence winning that fight. It was close. I thought it would have been a draw if he didn't get the knockdown. That's just me. But
Mm-hmm.
but Kell Brook, I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, like, because you got to look at who he lost to. It wasn't no damn chumps. Like I don't really care about losses for boxers. Like, it matters who you lose to. Shit, if that was the case, De La Hoya wouldn't have been in the Hall of Fame because he lost to so
Bro,
many.
like, if you want to talk about somebody's resume, you better go and look at that man's resume, man. Shit, man, look, before he fought Earl and him and all that, man, that dude was fighting dudes 100.
No, I get what you're saying, but
Yeah, man, when Kell Brook was fighting dudes like 25 and 100. Like,
yeah, I know, but he is from the UK. I still respect fighters, though. Like, like
you
I
was like, damn, homie, he fighting dudes that's ranked 546. Like, this dude.
get
Diabolical with it. But yeah, though, man, but he beat Porter, right?
yeah,
For this belt. He took Porter belt. So you feel what I'm saying? And then Porter turned around, he beat Danny.
yeah.
So you feel what I'm saying? He had a close fight
Adrian,
with Thurman.
he beat Adrian Broner.
Yeah,
Like,
he beat Broner. No, he had a split decision with Earl. Right now, he was giving Crawford a tough time until he got the call.
now the real reason I think they're in the Hall of Fame because they beat Porter. Like, if they didn't do that, I think you could argue them not being in it. But since I think Porter's a Hall of Famer, I gotta give them the credit.
Yeah, like that's one Hall of Famer on all their resume.
Yes, I got to. Like,
Yeah, no, that's one Hall of Famer that's probably on all their resume, right? Like, and they all beat him, but they was, like the person who beat him the easiest was Kell Brook.
yeah.
Man, but Kell Brook just kept on, man, punch and grab, man, jab, punch, bam, grab. I was like, bro, Kell Brook is good with that punch and grab on him.
Yeah, but I really think Bud just rubbing it in. I ain't, he just rubbing it in because people gonna make videos and
Yeah,
lives.
exactly, man. Like he want to piss them off so they can give him fuel for man, he need fuel. So it's like, damn, man, how can I get some fuel, man? Like, you feel what I'm saying? I need some hate. That's what drives me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I need people to hate me. Like, everybody liking me right now. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. He do need that hate to drive him because it drove
Yeah,
him.
man. That's what it is, man. He got to stay with that chip on his shoulder like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, people calling him the best. Like, when he got snubbed for pound for pound #1, even them same channels you talking about was like, shit, I think he #1, so.
Man, exactly, man. Look, and then when he say something like this, now everybody upset and man, it's like, come on, okay, I get it. Like it was, like it was salty as hell. It was, like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's his opinion, and he knows it's gonna anger y'all, and y'all gonna make 10 videos on it, and you feel what I'm saying? So come on, man.
I don't
Like,
think he's trying to be demeaning of his resume because he even said, I don't want to sound like a hater. Like, so he put that in the upfront before he even like went all the way in on it. But he was really answering questions, so I can't even. And you can't
exactly,
be mad
man.
at the man for his.
And then he said at the end of the day, I really don't know.
Yeah, you
Like,
don't know
you feel
because
what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, man, because Earl, he did defend his belts. He is a unified champion. So shit, he got a case.
because what is Arturo Gotti in the Hall of Fame? I think he is.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah,
if Gotti in there, come on. That's what I'm
like
saying. If Gotti in there, it's like, why can't Earl get in that mug?
like
Like,
what he get in the Hall of Fame for? What, being popular in Atlantic City? Like if we being.
man, nah, he got up in
I mean,
there for
good wins.
for similar things like Sean Porter for taking on the tough fights, but
Well,
not winning. He wasn't winning none of them. Sean Porter, at least he won some.
yeah, he
You
got
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like at least Sean Porter won some. Like, like Arturo Gatius was getting, slaughtered, man. Beat up. So it's like, so it's a difference. Feel what I'm saying? So if he can make it, I don't see why Sean Porter, he should be up in there for sure. I'm pretty sure that Danny, he gonna be up in there because Danny, he a 2 division champion.
Yeah. But I think Danny he getting there off his work at 140, not so much of 147.
I think him moving up, that just hurt him, man.
Yeah.
Danny should have stayed at 147. He should have worked on his body and stayed at 147, between 147 and 154. Should have never went up to no 160, bro. Like, I don't know what he was thinking.
He probably couldn't make that weight no more. I mean, he
That's
hard,
because he not
hard.
disciplined.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because he want to party and he making all this money outside of boxing. That's what it is. Like Danny making a lot of money outside of boxing. So he probably just getting back. He probably just come back to boxing because he got that little itch. Probably like, yeah, man, let me get on back up in here, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because he got some popping real estate. He making millions off real estate. So
You think his sparring partners also hurt him when he moved up to 47? Because his daddy said he used to just get punching bags from him and sparring. So he didn't want the champ to get beat up or nothing like that.
yeah, that could have been it too. Yeah, man. Like you putting him up in there with soft competition. You know what I'm saying? He just running through guys, and that started getting in these boxers' head, man. They all have an ego. Like everybody got to understand. All these boxers have an ego. All of them.
Oh, for
All
sure.
of them are prideful. All of their ass.
Gotta be though. It's a one man sport.
Yeah, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like it's man. Like it's you against the world.
I think golfers and boxers are the most powerful people ever. Like,
No, with tennis players,
and yep, you're right. You're right about that. Tennis player, yeah,
man. With tennis players, bro, they will go off, bro.
yeah. They be insane. I've seen
They
some
be
folks.
ready to, bro. I'm telling you, man. Especially with that racket in their hand, you be like,
Oh
oh man, now don't hit them, don't.
yeah, I see. Yeah,
Don't hit the ref, man. You better
yeah.
not hit the damn ref. Like, man, I will
They,
hit your ass, motherfucker.
they definitely get crazy.
Like,
But
yeah, man. Like all these one-on-one sports, like all one-on-one sports is like that, I guess.
you gotta
Right.
be. If
Mm-hmm.
you don't got that arrogance, you're not gonna survive.
Track and field, Yeah, man. Like you see Shakari Richardson, you see how arrogant she is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. And so you got to have some kind of swag. You got to, yeah, man. Like you got to. You seen Michael Jordan, Kobe, all the greats, they got it.
got it. They got that arrogance about them. I
Mhm.
think it's weird when you don't got it. Like
Yeah.
ice and shit, and oh, he's good. He's like that's why Bud the best. Cause shit, he's so good. He downed his own resume. That's how good Bud.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man, because he already know that they gonna down it all, man. Now, just let me just down it. You know what I'm saying? Before, yeah, all right, whatever, man.
but
But nobody, but none of them beat me.
you made a great point earlier with that. Why Shakur couldn't get a multi-fight contract and y'all wanted Bud to sign a multi-fight contract. I thought that was a great point. I wasn't expecting you to say that today. That was I didn't even know you was gonna tie it back like that.
Come on, bro. Like come on, man. Like this is their energy though. Like like they all PBC fanboys, but when it come down to one fighter, he got to jump through all these hoops. So it's like, okay, Shakur, he want to jump through those hoops. What's going on? Oh no, man. He needs to just sign a one fight deal. They don't want him to sign. It's like, nah, bro. No, just say y'all like to move the goalposts when it,
I mean, that got the fight for him. If he wanted to sign a 3-fight contract, he could have fought Tank De Los Santos and move up to fight Gary Antoine.
Come on.
They got the 3-fight deal for him if he wanted it, but they didn't want to sign it. They said they was basically saying no.
But what it was, man. But what it was, like, if they would have signed a 3-fight deal, they know they would have had to put Tank in that deal.
Oh, yeah.
So they just didn't want to put Tank in that deal. That's all it was, bro. Like, we don't really want Tank to fight these guys. We just want Tank to clout chase them. And you feel what I'm saying? Because his fans are delusional and they just go off hypothetical fights, right? These mysterious fights, like, oh man, but Tank, he could just beat everybody. We seen what just happened with Roach. He can't beat everybody. That's obvious.
And they didn't really offer Shakur a 1-fight deal with Tank either. It's speculated, but that dude that said it, he's a known liar, so can't really trust his word. He told us Showtime wasn't going out of boxing, so
man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you heard what Shakur had said. Like, Shakur was like, man, like, he was like, man, like, he wanted he wanted the multi-fight deal, but he was like, man, he would have took a 1-fight deal. He just wanted a rematch with it too.
Yeah. Of
I'll
course.
take a 1-fight deal, just give me a rematch.
They both should do the rematch on both ends. It shouldn't be like how the Lamont stuff was. Like, if you lose, you don't get nothing. Only Tank get it.
Man, but how do Lamont Roach get a rematch, get 2-fight deal, but Shakur can't? Lamont Roach, man, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he got a 2-fight optional deal. You feel what I'm saying? If Tank want to take the rematch.
Yeah.
That's a 2-fight deal.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So why can't Shakur get a fight in a rematch? If the fight is good, don't y'all want to see it again?
Yeah. But it should be a 2-way rematch. Like, whoever won it can declare for it. Like, that's how.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford fight.
Mm-hmm. The loser gets to declare if they want to rematch.
Then they keep on bringing up, oh man, but Terrence Crawford, man, he's a bad businessman. Well, I said, how is he a bad businessman when that whole deal was fair to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was happy.
Errol wasn't gonna get the guarantee he did without Crawford, because
that's a fact. Like, Errol to this day still wouldn't have made that much money.
Nah, because everybody kept saying back end. We don't know what's on the back end. That's what Bud was saying. Like, we don't know what's on that shit. Like, it's not for sure. So,
man, but who he was gonna make that money with? The only other person that he probably could have got close with that with is Virgil Ortiz in Texas.
Maybe Thurman when he was popping, but they didn't fight.
No, man, but Thurman wasn't popping around this time.
Nah, he wasn't. Not at that time.
Thurman been gone. Like, Thurman was out the ring for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Right? And that's where Errol, he came to that conclusion. He said, I feel like I'm being played.
You think he would have got that money with Charlo?
No. Why? You know why? Because they didn't get the money from Showtime.
Yeah. Right about that.
This is what a lot of people don't want to, they don't want to throw. The hedge fund gave them the money. Showtime just put on the show.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it was something similar to what Amazon Prime is doing with the PBC right now. They give them the platform to put on the show. You just pay for it.
What was it rumored that they made? It was like $25 million a piece, like on the back end. Not even counting.
But Errol made about 25 to 30, and Crawford made 20. I know that Errol got more money regardless. Errol was the A side. Errol got more money. Right? They just hate that Crawford got $20 million.
Yeah, Crawford been eating since then too. So
Come on, man.
Well, he was.
You remember Crawford? He 8 before that. Crawford made 10 for David Amnesia.
Yeah, he had to. Well, before that, I mean, Bob had to pay him extra money
Come
every time.
on, man. But Crawford been eating, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So all this talk, oh man, that's why he always be saying, like, why are two millionaires talking about money?
Yeah.
Salute,
Hey
Blue.
man, what's good? What's good? What's good?
Hustle
Just
man.
think about this. Look. Just think about it. Earl Spence Jr. didn't have nowhere to go. Like his fans, they try to act like, oh man, he was gonna fight. He didn't have nowhere to go to get no $25 million
Not
guaranteed.
What you mean? He had Canelo.
What, man? Now Canelo wasn't gonna fight him. You heard Canelo. Canelo was not even talking about him. Canelo was saying, you got to fight Crawford.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
because they
was.
still had that fight. They still had that fight set up. They were setting that up. They were not trying to go that route with
It,
Crawford. They were
it,
actually trying to go. They're trying to build him up to go have a big fight with Canelo.
yeah, I thought that was like if he beat Crawford, that'd be the biggest fight in boxing. Like now, Crawford beat Earl. Shit, that's pretty.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when
see,
Crawford
look,
beat him, he fucked up the bag.
look.
They didn't even want him. So he wasn't even supposed to be in play. You see what I'm saying? Crawford was supposed to be like at the
Yeah.
end.
Like they
Um,
probably was,
And
like they probably was too. That was Al Heyman playing,
yeah, we
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
but
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So
Earl
I mean,
Spence, he like, no, I want some bread. Y'all are playing. I
yeah.
don't even know if
no, no,
Canelo gonna
yeah, you're
fight
right. You're
me,
right on that. Well, I
Earl
right?
mean,
Earl
Like
Crawford had
because
to
he
be.
don't even know if Canelo gonna fight because bro, man, he was chasing around Canelo and Canelo is not even acknowledging Earl.
Yeah, we gotta give Earl credit. He went after Bud. It wasn't the
So
PBC.
we got to give Earl his, yeah, exactly, bro. We got to give Earl his credit because Earl, he said, hey, check this out, Al. You're not even my manager no more, bro. Check this out. You're not even my manager no more, homie. Why, man? Because you moving funny now. You like this motherfucker Keith Thurman more
No,
than me. I
he
see
had
that.
both of them. He had
I
the
see that
advice.
you like Keith Thurman more than me. That's what Earl, he
Hold
seen it,
on.
bro. Like Earl seen that Al Heyman like Keith Thurman more, bro.
But
He liked Keith Thurman more.
So Earl hired old boy, the other gentleman be his manager, but still Earl was taking advice. Like he still was his what's his name was still his
Yeah,
Advisor.
advisor. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man.
Al
Like,
Heyman still was his advisor no matter what. So he was getting information from two different people, and that's when he said he feels like he's being played because after they had that talk, him and Terrence, they had that talk. That's when he said that shit. But what I'm trying to say is this: that no matter what, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. So Terrence, he be saying some shit to where it's kind of like, why would you say that, bro? Like, why? You don't have to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Making certain comments. I know you speak in your mind. You might be feeling a certain kind of way, and I don't know why he's sitting there downplaying Earl Spence. You want to uplift him, then you want to damage him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So why would you sit there and say he's not Hall of Fame? He is in the Hall of Fame. He just won't be like recognized in the Hall of Fame as one of the greats, but he's gonna still be recognized as one of the people that actually got in there and did something, and he got dethroned by you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to
Yeah.
understand once he fought him, he's discrediting his own resume. That's all he's doing. You see what I'm
yeah, I
saying? Because
know. Hey,
if
I
you're sitting there
understand that,
saying,
man. Look, and I'm pretty sure that he understand that, but that's just his opinion. He probably like,
yeah,
I don't give a damn.
yeah, I mean, but see, that's when sometimes you gotta keep your mouth closed on certain things. And you know what? He grown ass man. He gonna do what he
Question.
want to do because he obviously did that. You know
But
what I'm saying?
questions though, Blue. You already know that. Like he gonna answer it, even if it grades his
Yeah,
record.
yeah.
Gonna answer it.
Even if it makes him, man, he gonna answer it truthfully, in his opinion.
No, no, I respect it, but sometimes it just I would have just been like, what, I would just said, man,
I
maybe
wish.
I would have said it, answered
That's
it
what
in a
he said
different
at
way
the end.
because he would.
At the end of all that, he said,
I don't
"I
know.
don't know."
Yeah, that's what we leaving out. He did say.
Exactly. At the end of all that,
True, true,
he said,
true,
"I
true.
don't
But
know,
it's what led up
Joshua.
to him.
I
You
don't
know,
know."
you still give people the narratives to run with now.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm
I wish
saying?
he wouldn't have said it because they're not gonna cover the I don't know.
No, no,
Cover,
exactly, exactly. That's why I
Mhm.
said some things are best not to be said. You know what I'm saying? I would have just uplifted him. Shit, he was on my resume. You know, without him, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now. So, you know, shit, if he's in the Hall of
They
Fame,
would
he's
have still took that and twisted it
Yeah.
and made that negative. They just know how to
said no
flip
shit
these
like,
things.
nah. And then the nigga making facial expressions and shit, talking about hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was talking about his resume, he's like, hell no. Like, come on, bro, you
Bro,
doing too much,
that-
my guy. Like, come
No,
on.
man, he know that that's just man.
the
Man,
interview
he know that he just pouring
pushed back.
gasoline on the Errol fire. He just like, yeah, man, they gonna be on the comments tomorrow. They gonna eat me up on Twitter tonight.
Yeah, I mean, well, shit, he did what he wanted to do. That's one thing you could say. He did what he wanted to do.
Everybody
You
Yeah,
know?
talking about
man.
it now. Shit, I've seen so many.
Yeah, I mean, shit, he's staying more relevant. He's already relevant no matter what. But
Oh
you
yeah,
know, I mean, shit, you could be the villain if you want to. I mean, he don't care. He's about to fight Canelo. I just don't want. What I'm hoping is that it doesn't disrupt what he's got going on by coming out talking like this. Hopefully, he keeps in that same humble mind frame of
oh
actually
yeah,
really
man.
going in there instead of going in there kind of feeling cocky a little bit. Man, don't
If
even
he
do
haven't
that.
faded yet, he ain't gonna fade right now, bro. Like you feel what I'm
But
saying?
Well, no, all I'm saying is, I just don't want, I want to see him because I'm used to him having a certain kind of output. And I know he's going to go out there and I hope, and I feel like he's going to go out there and really, shut it down and make it all happen again. But it's just like, man, just don't allow yourself to get, what I'm saying, big headed like that. Just stay humble. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want to get out there and talk your shit because that's what he wants to do. You
Oh
got to
shit.
understand.
Hold up. Zab Judah, he
Sometimes
ain't in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
No, shit like Juice Lee, he said that Zab, he ain't in the Hall of Fame.
he
What?
not. Zab is in the Hall of Fame.
Well,
I'm
it took. Hold on. To keep
pretty.
it
Let me
to
look it
keep it
up.
a buck with
Hold on,
you.
I'm gonna look
To
that
keep it
up.
a buck with you. I mean, look how long it took certain fighters to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, bro. Think
Look,
about it. When
Zab got inducted.
all those Hall of Famers that had to
Yeah,
wait,
look.
and Terrence Bud Crawford got his hand casted.
Yep.
Nah, Bud gonna be the first one to go out this group anyway. But I think the second to follow is probably gonna be Porter, then Errol Spence whenever he done.
Yeah, man. He was just inducted 2 years ago.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zab Judah was just inducted 2 years ago in 2013 with Floyd Mayweather now.
Yeah, I thought he was in there, because he did enough to do what he's got to do. You know what I'm
So he was
saying?
at that ceremony when when Terrence Crawford he got his hand casted already and
I
stuff.
think if you
He
get
was there.
undisputed, you got to be in there regardless. I don't, like that's just me.
Yeah. Like that's one criteria that should just automatically put you up in there. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you conquered a division.
Like Josh Taylor, he got to get in there because he was undisputed. Got to.
Mhm.
So one thing I
I
will
think the
say is I
TO
do
he gonna
under
get in there. I think the TO he gonna get in there, even though I don't like his ass. But I think
Yeah,
the TO he gonna be in there.
yeah, Chill, he's gonna probably be in there. But
yeah,
one thing I will say about Terrence, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand where he's coming from because he had to hunt that man down, and people were trying to consider him being the boogeyman, and that's why
Mhm.
he was saying what he's saying. Like shit, I had to hunt this man down, and you know what I'm saying? Like if he was really something, I wouldn't have
Yeah,
demolished him so easy. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like. And people got to respect that because he did have to hunt the man down. He had to go out of his way to call him, and you know what I'm saying? Basically, like kind of in a way, kiss his ass like he kissing
Oh,
Canelo's ass.
okay.
Because once he's done,
Zab, he in
think about it.
Nevada. Like Zab, he's in the Nevada.
I,
Yep.
I
Yeah,
got a
man.
question.
He in the Nevada Hall of Fame. He's not in the International Hall of Fame.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
I got a question for y'all. It's basically a hypothetical.
Well,
Do
not
y'all
the
think the fight?
International.
I don't think Errol wins, but do y'all think the fight is different if Errol didn't get in that car wreck?
Yep.
Hell no, I don't think
I think
so.
it's still
I
different.
think
I think
a little
it's a
bit.
little
I think
different.
it's a little.
I
He
don't
he
think
put
so
up a
because your
little.
body.
Look.
Listen,
But hear me out. Look, I think he puts up a little bit more resistance,
I
but
don't think.
it was gonna be the same results.
Yeah, I don't think he win, but
It
he
look,
was
would.
gonna be the same results. He was
He
gonna
would.
get knocked out regardless.
and my
Yeah,
okay. So look, in my personal opinion, I don't think so. He had enough time to let his body heal. You know what I'm saying? He didn't break any bones. If he broke
Yeah,
some
he probably would
bones,
have
then it'd
got
be a
knocked
different
out
story.
earlier. Like you feel what I'm saying? He probably would have got
Huh?
knocked out earlier. You
But
You
never
them,
see what
know.
I'm
them
saying?
is still fighters
Like
though.
the only thing that happened to him was he lost some teeth. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
those are
Hmm.
that's not like a good thing. I'm not saying that's like I'm not trying to shun it off or say that's nothing. What I'm saying is that he didn't have any broken bones. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had fractured bones or anything like that, but
like
if he
his
had none
first
of that
fight.
whatsoever,
Yeah,
and it was just his body had to heal, then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, over time his body healed and he was capable of doing it. So if mentally, now if you want to say mentally,
no, I'm
you
talking
see
about
what I'm saying?
shit. His hips
Yeah,
is different.
if you're saying physically, I don't think so.
Yeah,
But mentally, I do think so. If you want me to be honest with you,
I'm
you know
saying
what I'm saying?
hip.
Getting tossed around in that car, flipping like as many times as it flipped and shit like that, I would say it's a high probability that I believe that he could have got some kind of brain damage or something like that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
The
Something
man,
might have happened. Maybe I don't know.
the reason
You
why I'm
know what
saying
I'm saying?
because the man said it himself. Like that's before the Spence fight. He was like, my hips is different. You know, so
I
that
can understand that.
that means you're a different fighter. You're not the same as you was. But I
Hmm.
don't think he would have won. Maybe he would have won more rounds, definitely, because he didn't win any rounds. But he would definitely won about like 3 or 4 rounds. I think so.
Man, we can't. So you can't look. I
Mhm.
understand what you're saying.
I
I
think he
understand what
would
you're
have
saying.
probably won, yeah, probably like 3 rounds, you feel what I'm saying? And then
Man, he
Crawford
wouldn't have
would have
won
started
shit.
taking off on him, like he probably, like but when did Crawford stop him? The ninth or something like that?
Yeah, the knife. He should have stopped him in the seventh.
Instead of the ninth, like Crawford probably would have stopped him in like the 11th or something like that, but he still would have been stopped, bro. Like,
Oh, sure.
I, in my opinion, I think that Crawford still would have just demolished him because he was tailor made for him. That's the reason why I'm saying that.
yeah,
Styles
man.
make fights, and that's the only reason why I'm saying that. He was tailor made for him, and it showed that his trainers had his number, and Bud had his number too.
But you
You
don't
know
think
what I'm saying?
though? You don't think it
But
would have been?
Crawford at that time too, though, he was more active too. So yeah, he probably would have.
I just feel like Crawford would have had him. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been the same outcome. And if anything, he would have been. You never know. Without that accident, he
Yeah,
could have got knocked out quicker because the simple fact is Earl could have been cocky.
yep.
Like, nigga, this
I
little
was
nigga ain't
thinking
gonna do
that too.
shit to
Like,
me. I'ma
yeah,
show him better. I'ma show him better. I can tell him he ain't. Yeah, you think that punch hurt? I'm gonna get my lick right back, homie. And then he's sleeping. You know what I'm saying? He went to sleep real
I just
quick.
don't think he would have been as slow because those are two
Well,
completely different fighters, in my opinion. Before the accident
I
that
can
happened.
dig that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could be right though. Like you said, his hips is different, but I mean, I don't. That should have been put out there. I mean, did he get a fractured hip? I mean, what happened?
Oh,
Like,
he
you know
said
what I'm saying?
himself before they even fight happened. Like it was like a year. Like when he first came back and fought Ugas, he was like he felt like a different man and stuff like that. But Errol, he not the one to complain. He ain't gonna do none of that.
Yeah.
He
And that nigga said he ain't gonna complain about Terrence
yeah.
Bud Crawford whooping his ass
Then
when he
he
came
had
out six
said he
months
was in the
later.
best shape of his life too.
Yeah. See,
Don't
I'm
forget
saying
that. Don't forget when he
that
had
nigga
that
was
nutritionist
complaining
when he
afterward, saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for him
salute Bruce. Go
doing
ahead.
this and that and the third, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been able to. He could have seen if he didn't have cataracts in his eye, all kind of shit, man. I don't want
Don't
to hear
forget
that
that. Don't
shit, man.
forget when he got that nutritionist before the Ugas fight. He did say he felt the best he ever felt.
but that's what they all say though.
Yeah, man, we know that, but yeah, hey, man, you can't be saying nothing like that.
Yeah, but he gonna say that because
You feel what I'm
the opponent
saying?
knows when it comes.
Walker, we gonna use it against you, Earl. Like,
That's anybody. I mean, shit, that's
yeah,
anybody.
man. But
You know what?
Man, like, I think he needs to come on back, man. He needs to get on that WBC, and he can win one of them belts, man. Like,
What
I know he
would
can
be a
win a
good
belt.
comeback fight for Earl at 154?
A good fight for Earl.
Yeah, like a tune-up or something. I know he don't like tune-ups, but what's up?
I think it
Oh
should be
yeah, man, he
Tim
need a
Zoo
tune up. He
or
need a tune up. He need a
Jamel
tune up.
Charlo.
Nah,
Tim Zoo or Jamel
nah.
Charlo.
I
Oh
want to
man, he need a
like
tune up. He need a tune up.
Nigga, Jamel Charlo is a tune-up. He ain't fought. They both have not fought, bro. That
the
is a
But when
tune-up.
was the
I
last
hate
time
to say
Jamel
it,
Charlo fought?
man. It's been years, bro. Like what, 4 years?
Nuh-uh.
He just
Nah,
fought
that
Well,
nigga Jermell.
Jamel Charlo, he fought what 2 years ago, and
Well, okay, 2 years. No, it could be 2 to 3. I don't know. It's been some years though.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
yeah,
will say.
yeah. Man, he fought in 2023. He fought.
yeah,
He fought right after Crawford then fought.
yeah. I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think.
fought
So they
Canelo.
both been out the ring the same amount of time, really.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, but
That would be a good. That would be a good fight for both of them
I don't
because they
think that
both
doing
they
nothing.
both know it. So the reason why I'm saying that too, also, I think that fight will make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because they both come back at 154. They both, he's already lined up. You know what I'm saying, in a position where if he wins, he's get the belt back. He gets his belts. His belt back. You know what I mean? He's got one because he's a champion in recess. Am I right? Still.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. Like,
so
you gonna get the
so
belt.
so so Spence could easily um they can have a fight and whoever wins the fight fights the dude for that belt
We got to be
that he's
real,
in recess for.
man. You know that's not happening.
That's
They
the
gonna put him for a
WBA belt.
physical.
That's Crawford again.
What? He didn't he
Well, I
drop?
mean, shit. Hey, look.
Did Crawford drop it?
No,
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 he
bro. Like
didn't.
Crawford,
No, no,
Crawford
he
said
dropped.
Did
he's
he
He
not
drop the
dropped.
vacating
interim?
his belt. No,
Yeah, he
Crawford
Okay.
said
kept
he's
that
not
belt. So
vacating
that's
his
why
belt.
I told people. Everybody was laughing at me and telling me that ain't feasible. Terrence Bud Crawford is not going back down to 154, and I kept talking about that shit, bringing it up like Terrence Bud Crawford get undisputed, come back down to 154, do two fights, 2-1 fights,
Well,
one
he
to
had
two
said it in
fights,
the
and then
interview. Well, he had said it in the
yeah,
interview. He was like, "Yeah, man, like like nah,
go
man,
for
he's not
undisputed four
vacating this
times.
belt. No, man, he not vacating this belt.
So it's
No,
like, Lord, what's that say? What's that say? So people were sitting there saying that, oh, he's not going to do his body like that, this and that and the third. And now look, I was correct.
I
I
don't know.
was
I
correct.
think Crawford gonna be done after this Canelo fight. I think he just gonna after
Nah,
Canelo.
bro,
He
he's not.
gonna
He's
say,
not, bro. He's not. He's
let's
gonna
see
go
how
back
much
down.
money he make.
This is
Let's
what
see
it
how much
is.
money he make. Like you feel what I'm
Look.
saying?
I'm gonna tell you just like this. This is what Crawford's thinking right now. He wants to see how well he does against Canelo, and then if he feels like he went through and dusted off Canelo, I guarantee you, if he beats Canelo in a nice fashion, I guarantee you he's gonna go for undisputed at 154, and then he's done. I
I don't
guarantee
know,
you
man,
this.
because he said he only had what about what 3 more fights in him. I don't know, man.
He only has to
He already
do
one
two
of
fights to be undisputed at the max. All he has to do
nah,
is two fights, bro.
I don't think so.
He
Because
already has one.
who the
Bro,
champion?
like
What
we
Fundora
didn't
has what?
seen this play out
Fundora
Fundora
before,
has.
two of them.
bro. Like
Hold on,
we didn't
Fundora
seen
has
this play out
two.
before.
He
The
But
got
hold on, does
PBC is
Fundora
not
have
going to
two?
mess.
no.
The
He
PBC
does
is
have,
not going to mess with
but I
Terrence
think
Crawford.
somebody on the PBC gonna.
Listen. Does Fundora have two of them?
Yes, he got two.
Okay, the IBF is what the other belt. That is still two fights that he can have, and the Sheik can make that happen because he has the fucking money. Temptation
No,
is a
no,
motherfucker.
but look with the
But
WBO. Now didn't they just order Fundora to go into the
Yeah,
Star
he's got to fight.
Turkish
What's his
he
name? He's
got to
about
fight
to
this
fight.
guy.
Yeah, he's got a fight that he has that he just did. You see what I'm saying? But the whole point is that he's about to fight somebody else. That man. Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Don't
I
let
think that
Xander
this
win
man.
that. If them belts go
Yeah,
man,
he
but
got.
Zayas,
Mando
who
was
the
two
Xander,
Xander
fights,
right?
like she
Zayas
said,
with?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Who
Xander.
is Xander
I
His,
don't
Zayas
know.
with?
yeah. I don't know. What do
I
you
know he not
want?
with the PBC. I know he not with the PBC.
Is he with Matchroom?
That's what I'm saying. Like you feel what I'm saying? So Crawford, bro, it's gonna be a lot of man. He got to go through the politics again at
Yeah,
154.
that's
Listen, if look, I'm telling you, if he gets look, man, I'm telling you, I think they were already going to take that fight anyway. They didn't want to, but the money was right to where they could take that fight. I believe, and what I'm telling, I just think he's got two fights for
all right.
undisputed at 154,
So if
and
Zayas, so if Zayas beat
I think it can happen, man. I'm telling you.
so if Zayas beat Fondor, right? He take them belts back over to
And
top
he
rank.
goes to yeah, he goes to Matchroom. If Xander's with Matchroom, I guarantee you,
Exactly,
Eddie
man.
Hearn gonna give us that money.
Shit, and do you think that Eddie Hearn gonna put Xander Zayas in the ring with Crawford just off the bat?
No, not off
No,
top.
Yeah, because money
no,
gonna. I'm telling
no,
you.
he's not.
No, he
Like,
not. No, he
bro,
not.
no, he's not. Like, you see that he's not trying to put Andy Cruz in the ring with Shakur.
He'll probably make that
But
Ortiz
that's a
fight.
different story, though. These are
No,
belts.
man, like,
These
it's
are
the
belts.
same thing, man.
If
He
this
trying to
man,
save his fighters.
Listen, he can't. Listen, he will not be able to save him if he has two belts. If Xander Zayas beats Fedor and takes two belts off of him, he is game. I'm trying to tell you, he will. He is going to
Just
be
because you
fed
got the
to.
two belts don't mean you gotta fight the other belt holders.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, bro. But money
Exactly.
talks and
Like,
bullshit
you know what I'm saying?
walks,
Like the
and that's all I'm
WBC,
trying to
they
say.
work with the PBC. We already know the WBC, they work with the PBC.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, I understand that, but Matchroom works
Well, if
with
he get that
the Sheik.
WBC belt, they're gonna, bro, they're
He-
gonna
he-
try to
he-
order a mandatory immediately for him.
Immediate.
And then what Xander Zayas he's gonna have to do? He's gonna
But
have to pick and choose
I
who
think
unification
he
it
belts.
take
trumps.
about
But
like
hold
at
on,
least
hold on, hold
five
on.
fights for him.
Unification trumps mandatories. You know that, so he
Yeah,
can
but
still fight.
the
Yeah,
belt
man,
holder
but
gotta
it's at
want
the
to fight,
discretion of the sanctioning body.
and the other belt holder gotta want to fight. You can't just
No, I understand. Look. All I'm saying is,
Yeah,
if it
man, like
happens, just
we want
remember.
it to
Yeah,
happen. Like
look,
we want that to
how much
happen, though,
pushback
Blue.
did I
Like we
get when I
want it
was
to
saying what
happen,
I
but
was
we
saying?
already know the politics of the PBC, and we
you
already know how
said
they
I know,
two
I
move.
fights.
understand that. Listen. I understand what y'all saying, but no matter what, this is what I was getting when I said that Terrence Bud Crawford. When I first even brought it to the table, people were telling me that ain't gonna happen. He ain't gonna go through, lose that weight like that, come up and come down. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It, I'm telling you, it will happen. Where there's a will, there's a way. Because money talks and bullshit walks. If the Sheik can get Canelo to sit there and say fuck all that, man. Let me holler at you real quick. Let me put my arm around you real quick and talk to you real quick. Come here, son. Let me sun you real
Look,
quick.
look,
And
look,
then
look,
and then
look.
the sheik and then the sheik
This is what
basically
I'm
gets
saying, though.
Canelo to
Look,
say,
look. No,
"I'll fight that man. You gave me 100 million."
What's stopping Jermell Charlo and them for going to talk to the Sheik right now?
Yeah,
What's
Oh,
stopping
you want to know
Jermell
something?
Charlo? Jermell
Nothing.
Charlo, he don't have to. You feel what I'm
Nothing.
saying? Like, what's stopping them from
Nothing.
going to talk to the Sheik? Al Heyman.
like bro,
And
they can
nothing.
make it
Nothing.
hard for Bud again, even though he a belt holder. They could just leave him
They
with that.
gonna make it hard for Bud again.
Like, are we really
Look,
talking? Do
I
a
hear
round
what you're
robin right
saying. I
there.
hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But when the sheik goes to the fighter himself and says, "Look, here's your motherfucking money. I'm not going through your promoter. You pay your promoter the cut that he deserves. You know what I'm saying? That he's supposed to get and get this money. Let's do this." Money talks and bullshit walks, man.
But that
I'm
don't
just
mean it's
telling
gonna
you.
happen.
Don't
You're
mean
right. It doesn't.
because
Listen. You're
because
right.
Man, like you
I'm not
see
even
what
trying to
happened with
say.
Tank. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like we got examples. You see
because
what
the
happened
shit.
with Tank.
Yeah, he can make lineups
They
for.
offered Tank $20 million.
Yeah, but Tank, that's his pride though.
How many
I hate
fighters
to say it.
got at 154?
Take's pride. Take is the diva though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
What's the
they
name?
offered that man $20
Jamal.
million dollars and
I
he turned it
understand, but it
down.
doesn't matter. When you have a diva, they don't give a fuck. He is a straight diva. Tank is
Man,
a diva. Jamal Charlo used to be a diva. He used to be able to have that be able to consider himself a diva. He's not a diva anymore. He
What
is not at all.
what
man, I don't know. I don't
you don't
know.
I'm just telling you, when that
you
money
don't
thrown in that
lose it.
nigga's face and he ain't had no money come his way in 2 years and he's sitting there living off that money and he's so used to that money and them niggas is throwing that money in his face, he gonna be like, man, that's all. Look, if y'all right, y'all right. But if,
That's
look,
why he
I'm
should
just
have
telling
been
you,
got in contact with the Sheik, man. He could be damn near fighting Virgil Ortiz.
I
Just let
understand what you're saying,
just
but you
let it
got
back out.
who's the sheik right hand man? Who's the ambassador for the sheik?
Who?
Earl. I mean, not
Terrence.
Oh,
Bud.
Terrence?
Yeah.
Terrence, yeah.
Oh, damn,
So
I
you
didn't
got
know
to
that.
understand. Yeah, so you got to understand. If Terrence says, "Hey, man, nah," he got pulled, bro.
Oh no,
So y'all,
hell no, Terrence better not be doing no shit.
I'm not saying not like that. What I'm saying is, like, no, I'm not gonna allow you to go that route. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through me if you want to do this.
So you
That's
gonna
all
have
I'm trying to say.
Earl? I mean, I'm not my Earl. Bud gonna be over there blocking fights with the sheik.
Yeah,
Like,
You know,
ain't
see,
nobody.
he's not gonna. I don't. I
nah,
think he would block him for his opportunity.
Him,
Yeah, if you
him
want
and
me
the
to be
sheik,
honest with you,
him and the sheik gonna be
listen.
conspiring
If
together.
you want me to be honest with you, yes, block him for his
oh
opportunity. Yes,
shit, yeah, nah,
I hate to
he,
say that.
he returning the favor that they
Man, look
did
what
to
this
him.
nigga just said. Look. I would have never thought that Terrence Bud Crawford would get up there and do an interview and then blatantly say that Earl ain't gonna be no Hall of Famer. I would not ever think that shit, man. So I'm telling you right now, yes, I am going to say yes. I do believe that this nigga would sit there and have the audacity to say, "Oh yeah, Yeah, that nigga Jamal Charlo, he got to go through me. You know, I've been wanting his ass,
He
so
go
he
to
can't
the
go nowhere.
whiteboard.
That's my fight right there. Jamal Charlo, that's my fight. You know what I'm
But how,
saying? That's
how
I
my
you
want
fight.
to
think
You
he
fight
gonna
ain't
him,
going to
adapt?
man. I
nobody
want to
else.
fight him,
I've
Turkey.
been,
I want to fight him. So just wait till
yeah,
after
you
the
know he
Canelo
wants to.
fight.
That nigga grabbed his nuts on that nigga, bro. He sung that nigga.
Just
He
wait
made
till
him his
after the
bitch, man.
Canelo fight, Turkey. Just wait till after the Canelo fight, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pull up,
I'm trying
man.
to tell
I'm gonna
you.
pull
I'm
his
trying to
ass
tell you this, man. So
out.
yes, he would block
I
that
actually
nigga.
think
Yes, he would. Yes, he would block that nigga so he can get a piece of him first. So he can
that's
say
a
I
60
whoop that nigga's
40
ass
fight
too.
though. That's a 60
That
40 fight.
is-
So what am I
oh
so do
man.
I have any validity in what I'm saying now?
I mean,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
I just hope Bud wouldn't do no shit like that. Like that he putting all
Yeah.
these
Yeah, Wendy
smart
though. Think
fighters
about
on
it.
the
If you
fight.
was in that, hold on. Let me be honest with y'all. If the shoes, if y'all was in Bud's feet in shoes, I'm telling you, I probably would even do the same shit. Fuck that
If
nigga
they did
Jamal. That
me,
nigga been ducking me.
like, come
Look,
on
that
though,
nigga
man.
been
But they
ducking me
did
the
do
whole
him
fucking
dirty.
time.
But
Yeah.
They did
So
him
nigga, I
dirty
did
at
wouldn't
the
him
even
dirty. They
care.
did
PBC
him
though.
I,
dirty with
They did him
multiple
dirty at the
fighters.
PBC.
hey,
This
look,
would
look, look.
be
I would not give a fuck. Yes, I
this would
would.
be
Shit, go.
one fighter
Shit, that nigga had
conspiring
to. He
against
got to go through me,
everybody.
nigga. Fuck that shit. He got to go through me because I want that.
Not the same
That.
team,
I
man.
whooping his ass. Hey, can't nobody touch him. Let's make this shit happen.
They had
Can't
like seven
nobody
or
touch
eight
him.
dudes
I know, but one
conspiring.
at a time, y'all. One at a time.
They had 7 or 8 dudes conspiring against Bud. Like one dude,
Yeah.
Yeah,
whiteboard. Like, oh my god, that's
So
man.
you
Like
so yeah,
the
hell yeah.
promoter slash advisor, everybody is just conspiring against one dude. It's like, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Well, that's why I said yes, he would block that nigga for his opportunity for him to be able to fight him. Yeah, for him to be able to fight him. Yeah, I don't think he's a hater like that. So I'm not saying that Bud's gonna block him just to block him. Bud's
Oh
gonna
man,
block him to fight
he
him. You
want to
see what
make
I'm saying?
money
To
with
be the
him, but he want to make millions with him. But he want to be the one to whoop his ass. Huh? Like,
yeah. So think of it like that. That's the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all. That's
yeah,
all.
man,
He's
you
not
can give
gonna
him
block him.
10 million. Yeah, Turkey, give his ass 10 million. I'm gonna whoop his
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. You see what I'm saying? So yes. So yeah, he would do that. So he could put the paws on that man. So he can show him better.
Yeah,
He can
man.
tell him like, look, man, I've been telling you I can whoop your ass. Now I got you in this ring and I'm gonna whoop your ass worse than what motherfucker Canelo did, homie. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna knock you out, bro. I'm gonna do you worse than I did Canelo. I mean, than I did fucking Earl. I guarantee you that's how he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna do you just as bad.
Yeah,
It might
man.
not be worse, but it's gonna be just as bad.
but they
That is
styles
crazy
actually
how they
not
was
as good.
friends, huh? That's crazy how they was friends. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nigga told him to that nigga told him to motherfucking shut up. You know what I'm saying? Play your position.
Man, but be humble.
Go fight somebody. Why don't you fight the
Man,
10
but
niggas in your division? I don't know what you
on
worried about
real.
me for. That nigga was talking this shit, boy. Yes, I would. Nigga, hell yeah, if I was Bud, nigga. If that nigga can't fight nobody except for me, Turk. You know what it is. We boys. Nigga, that's my fight right there, homie. Yeah, he can't fight nobody, so no. So no, don't no favors for him.
That probably
Oh,
be who
he
his ass
called you?
fall out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's say the Canelo fight fall through shit. He probably be like, man, bring me Charlo.
Yeah, shit, nigga, shit,
Charlo
nigga,
coming
shit.
back, you wouldn't let him get a tune-up fight first, or
Oh yeah, man. Like shit, man. Like the PBC, they got to do their job. What's up with them? Like shit, they got to put him in a fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like what's going on,
Man, that
man? Like
shit
did
cool
he
though, man.
disobey? Like did he disobey Al Heyman too, or what was it?
no, I think they just all taking time off, man, trying to get their bodies right. They got
Nah,
injured.
who you talking about? Oh, you talking about other fighters? Okay,
Yeah.
Charlo,
I
I'm
thought
talking
you
about
talking.
Charlo, Spence, Castano. Bro, we got a ton of fighters that
I don't
haven't
know
been.
where Brian went. He disappeared in the thin air. Oh,
Yeah, it's like where Castano at? Like, man,
Man, them
shit. I
fighters.
know
Hey,
he can be.
them fighters know what's up, man. Shit.
Man, shit. I know he can be in the mix at 154.
Yeah, see, facts,
But
facts.
hey,
Yes,
man,
yeah.
like, hey, shit. I don't know, bro.
you know, it'd
Yeah.
be a good fight, comeback fight for Charlo. I think maybe Danny or something like that. Come back, fight Danny Garcia, and then get back.
If he
Bro,
ain't got a belt, if
Danny
I
is
was Charlo,
done
I
to
would.
me. Like Danny
If
done to me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a good comeback fight. Get his feet wet and then hop in the mix.
I think it should be because they had some beat. I think it really should be Charlo and Spence or Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo.
Tim Zoo.
Yeah, Tim Zoo.
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah,
good fight. Yeah, Yeah, like him and Tim Zoo, because Tim Zoo was chasing him for a while. He was ducking Tim Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could beat Tim Zoo though. I think he could beat him.
Since you don't know, man, let's just see
Exactly,
it.
like
Let's
you
see if it
don't know.
happens, man. Fuck it. Let's see if that shit
See if
happens,
that
boy.
shit, you know.
He
Shit,
said the
like
line
Tim Zoo,
back.
he just got beat up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he been out the ring for a long period of time. Hey, it's kind of even, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
and I think the
You
elbow
know,
Tim Zoo up. I
you
don't know.
you want to know what I'm tired of, bro? These content creators be on, bro. Like, what kind of time these motherfuckers be on, bro? And they know what they're doing, but like yesterday, these content creators, you know what I'm saying? Was that was the day before yesterday, right? When the coach Panda said the
His
trainer
was
Panda,
there though.
yeah, but they tried to make it look like, you know what I'm saying? Shakur was ducking and said it was too soon, right? And then Shakur came out and bro, as soon as he found that shit out, he came back immediately on X and responded and said that's cap. You know what I'm saying? Get at me. You know my number. Don't do that bullshit.
But
Basically, I'm just
but
summarizing it. That's not exactly what he said.
different though.
On Buckle Up Boxing, what's good?
Oh, they what's good? What's your partner?
Nothing. Salute,
What's
brother. How
good?
you doing?
What's
What's
up?
up,
What's up,
man? Ain't
brother?
nothing. You know what I wanted to ask y'all?
Mhm.
If Bud do pull off the Canelo win, where would y'all rank him as far as like GOAT stats? Like
He'd be top
would
3.
he go? Like would you rank him like? And when I say GOAT, Odie, when I say GOAT, I'm talking about I'm talking Ali.
Sugar
Yeah,
Ray
I'm talking
Robinson.
Ali or whoever else. Yeah, who like I'm talking about those. Where he go? Where he go in that realm of
Yeah,
fights?
I
Too.
think
Yeah.
so. I think it'd be Ali, Floyd, and him.
Why?
I
You know
think he
why?
should be
Like,
with it.
you know why too? Like, you know why too, man? Look, because if he fight Canelo, more than likely, like if the IBF doesn't strip Canelo, it's gonna be for undisputed.
I think you should be within the top 5 to 10 for Canelo. Now, if he goes for undisputed, it could be within. I think it should be within the top 1 through 5. If he beats Canelo, if he beats goes through and gets undisputed in 4 divisions,
It's gonna
he
be
I'm
should
gonna
be in
tell
the
you, but
top
if he
5.
get under, if he beat Canelo, and then he turn around and do an undisputed at 154,
that'd be 4
I
times.
don't know. I gotta put him. I gotta put him number 2 behind Ali.
Yeah, see, that's why I
Over
said the
Floyd.
top.
Over Floyd.
It'll be
Within.
top three. He'll be top
Yeah,
three.
he would be over. He
I
would be
don't
over Floyd. Yes,
I
he would.
don't
Yes, he
Be
would.
over Floyd,
Floyd.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because the reason why I would say over Floyd because Floyd has some controversy fights, and with Bud, you can't really say he did have controversy fights. You know what I'm saying? You can say the Madrimov, but that's only for a real boxing fan. You know, for a real boxing fan, man, is not trying to be biased. Then you're gonna say that wasn't no controversy. He won that fight hands down. But what I will say is
And,
this:
Floyd. I
and
can't.
is
then
that
the fact. What about the fact of the three? That would be 3-time undisputed. That's three
no, it'll be
Nah,
four
divisions
four
times. It'll
undisputed.
be
times.
four
Four.
times,
Four.
bro.
That's
It's
four
four
times.
It'll
times.
be
It's
four
four
times
times.
undisputed.
That'd be
Yeah, with
4 times.
Canelo, it's
Oh
three.
yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes. Floyd
So
can't.
he'll
Oh
be.
yes.
That's why I said if he gets undisputed for 4 times, he's in the top 5. I don't care if you put him first, second, third, or fourth, or fifth. He's in the top
Yeah.
5 regardless, and I'm okay with whoever any
Yeah.
position that somebody puts him in. I'm not gonna argue with you
Hard to get over
because
Floyd
that's your
because
choice.
Floyd's mystique. Like,
Yeah, well, his
oh,
last fight,
oh,
he went 50-0, right? But that last 50-0, that last fight, I
Yeah,
don't
But
he
count
I
that.
Floyd
That's some
only
divided
count
though,
the
bullshit.
bro. He's
49 and 0. I count the
49 0.
49
Yeah,
and 0
I
because
don't.
I only count
Yeah, I don't.
Berto. I count
Yeah,
Berto as the last real boxer.
I call
yeah, I
Burrow
don't.
is his last real boxing match.
Yeah,
Burrow.
because that 49, it's a because he towards the latter end of the fights, man, he started cherry picking his fights hard. You know what I'm saying? Like he really was cherry picking his fights because he wanted 50-0. He was really going for that, and he was a man at the
Because
time, and he could do what he
Floyd could
wants to
have got
do.
Floyd could have got undisputed. He could have fought Kell Brook in his retirement fight for undisputed after he beat Pacquiao and did his last fight with Berto. He could have let him bet because Kell Brook had the IBF belt and he hadn't went up and got beat up by Triple G yet. He was sitting there
Hmm.
at 147 with that IBF belt, and Floyd could have had his retirement fight be a undisputed retirement fight in Fort Kell
Mhm.
Brook. That would have been a big money fight too.
Yep, it would have been a big money fight. And
Yeah,
he
it
could have
would have.
really became undisputed because I know he could beat Kell Brook. So
Floyd could have went out there undisputed a couple times though. He just
couple
never
times.
felt like.
Yeah,
He
and
chose not
now
to. That's
those were
all
the
it was.
three. You would think he would either fight Kell Brook or either rematch Manny or Canelo because they was his biggest money fights. He made 100 mil with Canelo and he made 200 mil with Manny. So
But
that's why I thought he
made a
would
bag off
rematch
that.
one of them.
He made a bag off
Yeah,
that exhibition fight now. Like
But what you say?
man. I, I,
I said,
I'm
he got
hey,
back that exhibition fight though. So I don't know.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
talking
man.
about
He made what? He made what? Like 200 some million, something like that.
Well, he made 200 something million.
what are you talking
Odie
about? Hold on, are
with
you?
Conor McGregor. With
I
Conor
thought he made.
McGregor he made out. But with
I
these
thought he
other
made
motherfuckers
400.
like that little huh?
I thought he made 400 for his fight.
For which
I
fight?
thought he
Which
made
one?
four. Yeah, he got 400 million, and Conor McGregor got 100 million.
Okay, that's what I was saying. I said he made a lot of money in the Conor McGregor fight. I
Yeah,
think
he
it
made
was
a lot of
more
money.
money.
Yeah.
It was more money than he made with Manny
Yeah,
or Canelo.
exactly.
But
I
what
Yeah,
I'm
because he
like the
saying,
made.
fight,
but
but that was
but
a great business decision.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. I'm not hating them, but when they when
But
they
but
when
what
they
I'm
made that
saying
shit
is all
a
them
real
other
fight, that's
fighters,
fucked up.
all them other fighters that he fought, he didn't make that kind of money. All them other outside, like that Chinese dude and all them, he wasn't making that kind of money with them fights. He was making
Nah.
like 10 million and shit like that. He wasn't making
Yeah, but that was just some Floyd
Hey,
wanted to get
look, that's
back.
why Conor McGregor told fucking Bud, he's like, look, nigga, we can make some motherfucking money, boy. We can make some millions. Bud was like, I don't want nobody kicking me. But just think about it. Bud might actually do that fight though, man, because it ain't gonna be no. And see, Bud will make that an exhibition fight. He's smart enough to where he ain't gonna put. I wouldn't put that on my record though. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like
That's
it's
what he
just an
wouldn't do. That's
exhibition.
why he would do it at the end of his career, probably when he
Yeah,
finished with the boxers. He let him
yeah.
finish
He
all
gonna
of
be
the
like.
boxers first.
He gonna be like, look, bro, we can fight, but motherfucker, you can only kick me a certain kind of way. I gotta be able to block that shit. That's gonna be in the thing. Fuck what you talking
I
about.
don't know if Bud gonna hop. I don't know if Bud gonna hop in the octagon. That's some.
No,
That's
I don't know if
I
he's gonna
mean,
do that. He better not do
look,
that. I don't
if I
know.
was Bud, I would just say you can't do a certain kick or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You can only
give
leg
Bud the
kick me or
wrestler
something.
and all that, but
Yeah, yeah, he might say no kicking. We can just wrestle and shit like that, or if you kick, you gotta. It's got. Nah, I wouldn't even want a head kick, nigga. You
I
ain't
don't.
kicking me, period, nigga. Fuck
Nigga,
that. Cause you can break a
nigga
nigga
back
nose. Listen,
Bud
listen,
out.
listen. You can
Hell
he can
yeah,
be trying
man.
to
I
block
don't know.
that shit, break an arm, break legs and shit. Yeah, fuck that, nigga. I don't know, bro.
Conor
I don't.
McGregor a
Yeah.
beast in that octagon.
Yeah,
If I was
fuck all
kind of,
that
if I was,
UFC shit. I'm staying in
yeah,
boxing,
if
and
I'm
when I
Bud,
retire, we
yeah.
getting out of
Hey,
here.
look,
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
gonna tell him
yeah,
just like
man.
this, nigga. You want to fight me? We can only box, bro. I'm not going that route, bro. My
Yo,
apologies,
Who
but
I didn't
yeah, we
like,
can make
who I
millions
didn't
off.
like watching get beat up from boxing. I didn't like watching that shit happen to James Tony. I ain't like
I knew
that
you was
fight.
gonna. I knew you was
I was
gonna say
mad as
James
shit when that
Tony.
shit, yo. I ain't like that shit. I said, man, I did not want him to do that shit, man. Like, why you
Yeah.
fucking with that shit?
that's a different.
Yeah.
That's a different
You want
beast.
to know a UFC fighter that I feel like got taken advantage of?
Who?
Like, but he was really the shit. You know what I'm saying? And they forced him to have a little Mighty Mouse, bro. Mighty Mouse.
I mean, he set him. He set down himself though. So like,
No, he didn't, bro. No, he didn't. He won that fight. That fight that he did with the person that beat him in the UFC. He got pissed off. That's why he stopped fighting in the UFC. He got pissed off. You see what I'm saying? He went to a whole nother sanction. He went to a whole nother promotional company.
I know that. I'm just saying like he sat down. Like he could have. Dana would have. He would have definitely got him.
He, bro, in that fight, I felt like he won. There's a lot of people that say he won that fight. They just gave it to him. Bro, Dana White, he was getting too big for his britches, bro. And Dana White had to do what he had to do. He kept trying to find somebody.
They can ready put him in place over here in boxing.
Mhm.
Boy,
Look,
Turk trying
Dana,
to get him and help him in boxing and try to fix boxing in another way with that TKO shit.
Yeah, but I think that's
yeah,
more for up and coming fighters because the bags they talking about. Shit,
Yeah, yeah, man. Like that's gonna be for people that's fresh out the amateurs or
yeah,
something. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, man. That's
look,
gonna
Well,
be
but you know what? It already got people that's involved. That's like Bud. That's already willing to be involved. Like if it start off, they kick it off and they jump off right now, whoever, like the ones who want to be involved with them right now, yeah, Turkey gonna pay them too to do whatever he set up.
But did you see the bags that they was talking about? I don't know if Bud gonna sign up for
I don't
that.
know if Crawford he gonna take
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
700K.
So I'm gonna tell you just this is my belief. I believe this is what's gonna happen. So
Mhm.
TKO is gonna be able to get you the fights that you want, that you really really want, right? But they're only gonna pay you a certain amount.
Yep.
You see what I'm
Right,
saying? Once it
right.
once it gets to a certain level, they might
Hmm.
even try to give people a little bit of money right now, but
Hmm.
that's not their end game, the end goal. The end goal is to basically get it to where they got where people are getting paid lower amounts. You see what I'm saying? And they can control what's going on. But what's gonna happen is a lot of these people they're gonna people are gonna fuck with TKO
And
because they
leave.
know they can get that fight.
Yeah.
But
Right.
what they're going to do is they're going to move to they're going to move around. They're going to go to Matchroom because they can get paid more money. I'm telling you this right now. So
That's
Sheik
the
is putting himself in a position, the Sheik is putting himself in a position in the long run to where, yes, people are going to use them, but they're going to only use them for what they truly, truly need.
I think that's
I
what
think
other
it's gonna be like you said though, Jonathan. Like man, like I think it's gonna be for dudes that's fresh out the amateurs who
yeah.
want to,
Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could be.
like you feel what I'm saying. Like
The
they
new
want to
top
build up
rank.
their name, build up their resume, and they still getting a bag too. They
Well,
still
because they can
getting
make their own rules. It's their promotional company, so they can come up with their own rules,
yeah.
just like other promotional companies have. You know what I'm saying? They got their own different rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you think
So
and then
they'll
once
sign
they get
up?
to a certain level of the bag, then they gonna probably leave TKO. Like you feel what I'm saying? So
hmm
hopefully they don't have no lifetime contract. So that's what these fighters gonna have to worry about.
Yeah. What if you
Right,
get
like
that?
you feel what I'm saying? Like if you sign to them, how long you gonna be signed to them? And what could you do with all this? You just don't go, like take a lawyer with you when you go and sign these
Yeah.
contracts, bro.
I wouldn't go over there blind. I wouldn't
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Like you feel what I'm saying,
and
man? Because they
I
fuck around and
I
get
don't
you a
think they're
lifetime
gonna.
contract, right? Now you can't go nowhere. You stuck on TKO.
I don't think they're gonna allow people to disclose how much they're getting paid either. They're gonna probably have to sign something where maybe they can't disclose that shit for maybe as long
That
as
should
they
be
the
public
contract up
information,
and
though.
then
That
some
should be
time.
public information.
No, it's gonna be. We gonna know. we gonna know.
Somebody gonna leak it. Something gonna
Yeah,
happen.
like
Man, like the internet is
Well,
undefeated.
I think like maybe it could be just with high priority, fighters. They might not disclose that shit
only way I
because
think
they don't want people to know that how much they're really paying them. You know
only
what
way
I
I think
mean?
he go big with this shit is because he got the ring belt. He could play keep away with his ring belt and
That's the reason why I'm saying that
oh,
people. That's the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. That people will go to him for what they really need. You see what I'm saying?
So
They're not gonna just
what
go
is
to
it
him
that what is this about him giving Canelo the 400 million? What's that about?
a 4 fight deal,
That's
a
for a
yeah,
100 million a
four-fight deal.
fight. Yeah, a hundred
Okay.
million a fight because he's fighting Skull. He was gonna go fight. He was gonna go fight Jake Paul, and Jake
Uh-huh.
Paul, what I'm saying, the Sheik stopped him and said, "Look, man, I'm paying you this much. What really needs to happen is this is what I like to see. Just go fight Skull. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
and then go, then fight Terrence. Let's not fuck the bag up because if you fight Jake Paul, it could fuck up everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that." And
Okay.
I'll give you what you. So he gave him some more money, and Canelo was like, hell yeah. He said, nigga, you give me 400 million. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'll take 100 for fighting Skull. You give me 100 to whoop Skull's ass? I'm with it,
And
homie.
so and
Yeah.
so basically Tank just don't want nothing to do. He don't want no offers that Turk is offering
No,
him at
that's
all.
his smoke
no,
over there.
man. But
His
Tank,
smoke
Tank,
over
he
there.
know he has to fight somebody when he go over there.
Yeah, that's what it
That's the
is. Tank
whole
no.
key to it. If Tank can go over there and get $20 million for fighting the same people he fighting, he would have been over there.
Like, cause
But
Turkey
Right.
hmm
he
like
can't
And
do
he
that.
knows
Tank
he's gonna have to
basically
fight
want
somebody.
Turk to give him a lot of money to fight one of the guys that he like to fight. No, that's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
No,
He
no,
want to cherry pick
no,
his fights, and that's
Turk
why he
get to
got a
no.
pick the
rematch.
To
opponents.
cherry pick his
Turk get to
fights,
pick
and that's
the
what it's
opponents.
all about. Man, like in Turkey, he not with that. He like, no, if I'm gonna pay you this money, you gonna fight who I want you to fight. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
What they said, Ryan Garcia,
That's
what he
why they
got?
tried to give him 20 million to fight Devin Haney, and Devin, you know what I'm saying, and he turned it down. He
Well,
said
I
no.
seen Ryan said that he would fight him, he would rematch him, but he have to come to 147. And if you not gonna
That ain't
go, if
gonna
Ryan
happen.
comfortable at 147 and Tank not gonna go to 147, then I don't care if they don't rematch. I'm not mad about that. You stay at 147 because it's fights for him there, and let Tank take the fights at 135. If Tank, he don't feel like draining, he don't want to drain himself again. So if Tank don't want to go fight him where he want to fight at, then they don't need to fight again.
Oh no, like that fight ain't gonna happen again. You
Nah,
know
they'll
what I'm
only
saying?
fight if it's like a
Like
catch weight,
Ryan, he done moved on. Ryan is
143
about to
or
get
something.
another big bag when he rematched Devin Haney.
Right.
And you feel what I'm saying? Like Ryan, he
That's what
about
I
to get
want
a
to see
cool bag
happen.
for this. Yeah, like Ryan getting a cool bag for this. I don't like him, but he getting a nice bag for this fight, for fighting Rolly
You
Romero.
know, the sad thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad that these so-called allegedly faces of boxing they don't act like the face of boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? They gotta be bribed. They gotta be told something way. It's gotta be a
Mhm.
certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Right.
throw out flowers and shit, rosebuds and shit in front of them
Yeah,
when they
man.
walk. You
Like
know
as
what
soon
I'm
as they
saying?
pull up, you got to roll out the red carpet and sweep it
Yeah,
Yeah.
before they hop out the car. It's like, what's going on, bro?
And
Like,
you're
yeah,
not
bro.
doing it right.
They
You're
got to
not
do a
doing it
whole
right.
bunch
You
of
got to be
bullshit.
doing something. But let me tell you
Yeah,
something. We had a problem with Tank from the beginning when we couldn't get the unifications after Pedraza. We couldn't get a Farmer when Farmer went and got that belt like Tank told him to do. Tank sat right on that goddamn video and told him, go get a belt. Go get a belt. Go get a belt. The
that's
boy
coming
went and
from
got a belt.
PBC. They known for that, huh? They
Huh?
known for telling. Said the PBC, they known for telling fighters that, huh? Go and
Yeah,
get a belt.
look, he told him, Odie, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember sitting there watching them arguing and look wherever they was at. They was at somewhere and
Mhm.
somebody was recording it. And he told him, Tank said, go get a belt. Like Tank really was a big, big, big superstar or something to even be telling people that shit.
Yeah,
But they
exactly.
let him get away with it though. And Tevin Farmer did what Tank told him to go do. He went and got a belt. Then he
You
said,
talking
what's
about when
up?
I was yelling, "Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!"
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes. That
Go ahead
video
and
right
get a
there.
belt.
He told him go.
Yeah.
You
Go
told
ahead, go
everybody
ahead
in all the
and get
outface.
a
You told the man go get a belt. And Baltimore and Philly, we wanted to see that fight. Baltimore and Philly
belt.
wanted that. Baltimore, that was a Baltimore Philly thing. Yeah, get that fight. If you want either fight him or go fight Lomachenko. And
Yeah.
Lomachenko leaving messages
Farmer was
all on
looking at
Floyd
him
shit talking
crazy.
about you hiding your fighter. Come on, yo, go fight one of these motherfuckers.
Shit, like Tevin Farmer was looking at him crazy, like, bro, like all that pumping up like you the Hulk, that shit ain't scaring nobody. Like, calm. I was like, man, like Tevin Farmer, he just looking at him like
And
what's
I
going on?
thought Tank could beat Tevin Farmer. I was like, I want Tank to beat his ass. When they first, I said, Tank got to get this fight. That's how I was pumped back then about, oh, Tank got to get this fight. Yeah, I want him to beat his ass. Shut him down there. That's some Philly Baltimore shit right there. We was pumped for that shit. It never happened. Shit
Shit, man.
never
Once
happened.
I knew shit, man. But once I knew the Tank, he was, he was manufactured, man. Like, and I know this make a lot of them mad. Is when he dug Machado. I was like, bro, like, man, like, because Machado was talking
He
too,
was
bro. He was
another one.
talking
He
to Tank
he
too,
had the
bro.
belt too. Yes, he
He
had
was
a belt
talking to
too.
Tank. Like, homie, like, you ducking me and you do. Man, you got to fight me if you want to become a champion. No. I'm like, Tank, go and knock his ass out.
Yo, he had a belt too. All of them had belts. They was all unification fights at 130. I don't know how Tank ain't get no goddamn unification fight at 130. How did their
Tank,
career even begin like that? How did that even get
Arguably,
jumped off like that?
oh,
Tanky
because
arguably,
they
lost his
wasn't knew
belt
what
on
kind
the
of fighter.
scales, right? The Tanky lost his belt on the scales, won that fight, stayed out the ring for like 8 months, right? Like man, this whole time Machado is on his head, calling him out, and the whole time, like the whole time he just calling him out, and then he come back fight Salazar or Quasar, whatever that dude's name is, and he becomes
Yeah,
super champion. I said, how the fuck he
those
become super champion?
man, those Quasars and Hector Say and whoever and this and I don't know where them guys was coming from. I was like, what the fuck? Who are these guys he fighting? Why does he keep getting fights like this?
Man,
Like,
he
what the
fought
fuck
him
is
and he just leaked Machado. I said, how the fuck did he get over Machado? He didn't fight that man.
that was Floyd Magic right there, man.
yeah.
And I was like,
That was all. I will say too. I agree with that too. Yeah, Floyd had a lot to do what was going on at that time too. I think all the way up until like Barrios,
Yeah.
Yep.
taking Tank from 130 to 135 to not pursue a super belt holder. I don't understand why that happened. How did he end up getting to fight Gamboa with a regular belt? Like why you didn't take him to 135 and make him a super champion?
What didn't Lomachenko have that belt at that time to fight
What?
Lomachenko,
the
it
WB?
was either hold up, it was either Lomachenko or was it T.O.?
What?
Nah, that
Hold
was
on. What?
WBA, wasn't it? Loma had that one.
Who
No.
Loma had a belt? Loma had a belt at 135. You're right, and I think somebody I don't know who the other belt holder is,
He
but
had
why he didn't go get one of them belts?
they
Devin
had
Haney.
fought for the bubblegum belt. But him and Tank, they
For the
fought for the
bubblegum
bubblegum
belt.
belt. But you got to remember, Tank was #1 in the WBC, and he was supposed
Yep.
to be Devin Haney mandatory.
Yep. He hopped out of that shit.
Man, he
Like
hopped out of
what
the
the fuck?
WBC. Bro, man, he hopped out of the WBC and he fought Gamboa for a bubblegum belt.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then
you know what, Odie?
And
I
everybody
remember. Think
like,
back, hey Odie, look, and
he didn't, Devin,
remember.
it's like, bro, he was his mandatory, right?
And
Well,
Leonard,
like you can't say he was his mandatory. Well, he was #1, right?
Leonard Ellaby said that he wasn't going to pay Devin the kind of money
yep.
that
Around.
whatever he was supposed to pay him or some shit. I
Exactly.
remember that. I remember
Exactly.
that. I
Exactly.
remember
And
that.
he had a second chance to fight him, right? Because he was a WBA bubblegum champion. And, Devin Haney had all the belts, and he called out Tank again. And Tank said, man, like, if you order that fight, man, I'm going to drop the WBA belt.
Yep.
What?
Oh my goodness.
You don't want to fight nobody. Come on, man. No, but the Tank,
And then you turn around on top of that to put the icing on the cake. You jump to 140 for another bubble gum belt
belt.
when
And then
Josh
he said,
Taylor sitting
I,
right there
look,
with all them
look,
goddamn belts.
then he said on record, I'm going to call Al Heyman. Man, like I'm gonna call Al Heyman and I'm gonna tell Al Heyman to set up the fight with me and Josh Taylor. Did that ever happen?
nah, he said 140 was too big for him.
Exactly. He said it was too big after the Barrios fight. They
And look,
don't.
after all of that shit, that's when, after that right there, what we get right here, right now in his career, that's when I lost everything. I said, no, something ain't right. No, these motherfuckers playing games.
What a
No, they doing
shot.
some other shit. They on some shit. They on some protection shit. They on some hiding shit. It's about hiding shit going on. I can smell that shit now. Yeah, shit ain't right.
I don't know why he didn't take that Taylor fight, man. He would have been able to fight off the back foot. Josh Taylor coming forward and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He could have stretched his ass. Like,
Floyd worried about him losing the O, like we were just talking about. I'm telling you, Floyd worried about him losing the O.
Come
And the
on.
thing about it, even if he gets in a real hardcore fight with Josh Taylor that like goes to the end, and maybe even if he didn't knock him out and Josh Taylor maybe won by decision or some shit like that, that don't knock his nothing off to help. I mean,
Nope.
hurt his career in no way. If
Mhm.
anything, it help it even more. You just put Josh Taylor on your shit. You tried to get undisputed, and y'all had a good ass fight. So
Yep.
you still get props for that shit.
That'll put you in that Hall of Fame category.
Yeah. You can't be worrying about losing a O.
but Tank,
Muhammad Ali wasn't worrying about losing no motherfucking O. What did you worry about losing the O for? Fuck it.
No.
man, he was hanging around money.
Look,
Man, he wasn't hanging around pretty boy. He was hanging around
look,
money.
right now, here go the article right here. Right now, here go one of the articles right here. Come on, man. Like Javante Davis calls out Josh Taylor, willing to go to 140. Just lying. Just be capping all the time. You feel what I'm saying? But his fans, they don't, they don't point out when he be capping. They can point out when everybody else, when they cap, they can't point out when he do though. Right? He never
Right.
capped. It's like, come on,
And it
bro.
gotta be pointed out. You right. Because you heard, like I said in the beginning, I was trying to give everything a pass and trying to just stick in there, but I can't do that shit. Yo. I can't be like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. Look, and now
I
they
don't
mad
even
at
think I
Lamont
can get.
Roach,
I
and now
can't
they
even
are
get paid to
literally
do it. I can't do it.
man.
Can't
Look, and
do it.
now they are literally mad as hell at Lamont Roach because he want more money. And it's like, what are y'all talking about? He deserves more
Well,
money.
well, let me tell you this. If Lamont Roach, if y'all can't give Lamont Roach more money, which he earned by getting a draw with Tank, because everybody had that as a knockout. I had Lamont Roach get knocked out in 7 rounds. That's what my prediction I put my money at. So I lost that night. So if you can't give that man what he earned a little bit more, whatever he asking for, then you know what Lamont Roach should do? Go fucking fight Shakur. Go do that.
Yep, going on over there with Turkey, man. Look,
Yeah.
because he a free agent. That's what a lot
Go
of people don't
fight
understand.
Shakur.
Like Lamont Roach, he ain't signing nobody, so he can go and get the bread.
Yeah.
Man, like you feel what I'm saying? And we already know that Turkey, he don't care
Yeah.
about you losing. He'll put you in 2 or 3 fights after a loss. He don't give a damn about that. Man, we seen what happened with Wilder. Man, look, he want Wilder to come back.
Yeah. I mean, Wilder, he coming back. I think he got a fight in like
Yeah,
Wichita.
you feel what I'm saying? Like, we seen what happened with Wilder, man. But Wilder got, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he got outboxed by Parker. He was right back in the ring, what, like 4 or 5 months later?
Yeah.
He got another fight coming up.
Man,
I
look, and
think.
now he about to get right back in the ring. Come on, bro. He over there making a
If
bag,
if
bro.
if they really want to give him some money and give him a bag and keep him look good, if you want to keep it real, they need to put him in with a C-level opposition like he was knocking out throughout his career and just make it look good for him and let him go out with a good look. Don't put him in with A-level. Don't put him in with nobody out there that's real dangerous, know how to box, blah blah
No,
blah,
man, like
because
they
you're
need
gonna
to
just
put
make
him
him
in
look
there with
bad again.
Dylan White now, right? He need to get in there with Dylan White now. Now him and Dylan
That's a
White.
good fight.
They can
That's a
make that
good
AJ
okay.
fight. They can make that
You
AJ
can
fight.
make that because
Exactly.
Dillian
Him and
White took
Dylan
some
White now
losses.
to fight.
Didn't Dillian White take some losses recently too?
Yeah, man. He got knocked
Right.
out by
That's
Parker.
right.
Man, he got knocked
That's
out
a good
worse by
fight.
Purdue.
Right.
Bro, you
That's a
see,
good fight then, Odie. That's what I'm talking about.
man, he
That's a
got
good
knocked
fight. A
out by
fight like
Fury.
that.
See, like Fury
Don't
hit him
put
with a
him in with no fucking Joseph Parkers or them motherfuckers that really know what they doing right. Don't put him in with them A-level motherfuckers that know what they doing.
Yeah,
Put him
man. Look,
with the
and
young
they
guy.
got a history.
You can
They
put him
got
in
a history.
with the young guy.
They got a history of talking shit to each other. So it's like,
Right.
you feel what I'm saying? So
That's
you
a
can
good
bring
fight. I would
that.
like to see that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Dillian and Wilder. Yeah, that's a good one. Dillian White and Wilder.
Wouldn't that look bad on Tank if he don't give Lamont the money he want and then Lamont go fight Shakur and then Shakur maybe 10 to him? That'd just look crazy.
Man, that's gonna make Tank look even worse because not only did he not give him the he don't realize by him not giving him the money, that's gonna make the fans look at that shit like, whoa,
But have y'all
yo
ever
don't
seen
want to fight
Austin
Roach
Powers? Have
no
y'all
more.
seen Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, man, but Tank got his mojo taken. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, man, so he
They
got this
gonna really
fucking
say the
mojo.
mojo got taken for you not to
Yeah,
want
like, you
that
feel
fight.
what I'm
Like, what, you
saying?
ain't
Like,
want to fight
that's
him?
why
You
he
was
get
scared to
mad.
fight him? They
Yeah,
gonna
man,
say you was
like, if he
scared to
don't get
fight
it,
him.
man, like, if he let another fighter get it, then oh well. Man, like, you gonna always get talked about forever.
Yeah, I know Shakur already sparred Lamont. You know how he do with the people he already sparred.
Hey, Odie, but I'm not gonna lie. I gotta admit it, man. Lamont shocked the shit out of me, man.
Man, he shot all of us, bro.
Man, then he got that motherfucker a little shot. I can't believe I felt kind of bad that I made some videos where I should have said I kind of should delete the motherfucker because I said some shit. I mean, like I should watch what I say out my mouth sometimes before we get to
I mean,
what
everybody
fighters I
Yeah,
might
man,
don't know
like,
about, yo.
that wasn't
I
just
gotta, I
man, like
don't
we
know,
all
man.
said it, bro. Like I
We
disrespected
got
that man too. Like you feel what I'm saying? I was like, bro, man, he gonna knock out
And
Lamont.
then I didn't even realize he was a champion, Odie. And I mean, and then I found out he was a champion. All right, he was a champion at 130. So I probably would have gave him a little bit more respect had I known he was a champion. But I
no,
didn't
you
know he was a
wouldn't have.
champion too.
You wouldn't have because you would have found out who he beat and you'd have been like,
Beat, yeah, exactly. You'd be like, oh man, he beat Hector Garcia, the same dude Tank beat. Oh, come on.
Right. Oh, okay. Because that's like his biggest win at
Yeah,
130.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah,
That's the
so
nigga
could have
getting
been
at
doing
see,
one
that's
more.
thirty.
what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
But he
Man,
must have
because
got
we
better. He must have did something and got better. He must have been working harder, training her, doing some new shit or
I
something. Then
he
no, man.
familiar.
He just sparred Tank and
Yeah,
he know
so many
Tank.
times. He familiar with him.
That's the thing about it. He just know Tank. He know when Tank is gonna throw punches. Like you said, hey, and I found that channel too, you guys. It's called Hidden Gems.
Yeah, I watched that when you said I watched it. And he was
Yeah,
breaking.
man, it's called Hidden Gems. Yeah, you guys. So go and check that out. You know, if y'all haven't checked that out. Like, yeah, man. Now you
what's that?
see how he broke it down though? I was like, damn, I didn't even see no shit like that.
But he broke
It's
it
like,
down. Look at, I had my mouth wide open
yes, and I'm
the
like,
whole time.
damn, bro, you saw that? Like, damn,
Yeah,
man.
he was
So Lamont
man. He
Roach,
was
he know it. So Lamont Roach, he know it then. So it's like, damn, bro, like Lamont Roach, he know when Tank is gonna throw punches.
yes, he was showing. He know he was doing some good countering. Boy, he was doing some good countering.
Man,
He
you
was
feel what
getting
I'm
there
saying? Like,
quick too.
in
He was
and the
getting there
thing
quick.
about him is that he stand close enough for Tank to throw the punch so he can deflect it, so he can counter. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Because he was doing Tank like that all night. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This dude is
Now, how would
confusing.
his style? How would his style, Lamont, if he fought that style, be for Shakur though? I think
Oh no,
Shakur would.
man! Like he tailor made for like a Shakur. Like you know
Taylor
what I'm
made,
saying? Like he
Taylor
can't.
boxer.
He
Taylor made.
won't be able to get off that on Shakur. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Yeah, like he won't be able to do all that. Like
right.
Tank
Even if
is Tank. Tank got a tail, like you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's like Shakur, he already know what he can do with Lamont. Lamont already know what Shakur can do too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like Lamont, he just probably like, hey, bro, I'm gonna go up in there, and put on a good show, and make it 12 rounds. If I make it 12 rounds, shit, my stock go up
Mm-hmm.
even further. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, because we not expecting him to beat Shakur either. But if he go in there, put on a good fight, it's like shit, man. Like he's a contender at 135, homie.
yeah.
I mean, like you feel
Well,
what I'm
I
saying?
definitely don't mind
Contender.
seeing that or paying for it.
But I think a more
Exactly. He a
exciting fight for
contender, man.
Lamont.
Now, who can he fight next? Put him in the ring with De Los Santos. Let's see.
I think a more exciting fight for him
Who
is
are you
Keisha.
talking about? Keyshawn?
I think a more
No,
Well, Keyshawn get ready to fight him. Keyshawn get ready to fight Delasanto. They say that's
Yeah, so
locked
yeah,
in.
yeah,
yeah,
that's gonna be a good fight. Keyshawn, so this
I
is what
want
I
to
want
see
to say.
that fight. That's a good fight. I like Keyshawn
Yeah.
fighting Dallas
So
Santos right now. That's a perfect
so
fight.
so
Perfect.
look, Keyshawn, so this is real shit now. And this is the reason why I think Keyshawn sent him that motherfucking invite that he sent him that term sheet, the contract. Because De Los Santos is putting it out there like, look, that nigga ducked me. He was supposed to fight me like 2 fights ago. So
Who was supposed to fight who 2 fights ago?
that's what De Los
as
Santos
I'm
said.
saying, De Los
Oh, no.
Santos, they were supposed to fight already. And he went and fought what's his name instead of De Los Santos. So De Los
Okay.
Santos feels like he ducked him.
Who you talking about, Limos or the guy before that?
Um yeah, I think it was 2 fights ago. So that fight, whatever fight was 2 fights ago. Not
but
his
with
most
De La
recent
Yeah.
Santos,
one, his other one.
he gonna fight
Yeah.
Keyshawn. If he put up a good
What's
fight, man,
Strowman?
his stock gonna rise. Like, bro, like it's
I
all
Well, I
want to
mean,
see that fight.
that's
Yeah,
a
I
good
want to see
fight
that
though.
fight.
I
And
gotta
and
get
I got confidence
Strowman.
in Keyshawn because he got the 3-headed dragon, backing him. You know what I'm saying? Bomac and Coach Red and God damn his Mexican trainer. That's good too. I forgot his damn name. God
like
damn, I
Raul. I
apologize.
think it's
But
Raul.
uh,
I thought you
no,
was
it's
I
not
think it's
Saul. It's
Raul.
some. It's,
Something
yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know.
Man, something like that.
Yeah. I know what you're trying to get at, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
No, it was
something like
just
that though and shit. Unless I'm thinking of another trainer. But
no
yeah,
Saul.
yeah,
That's
bro.
that's
But man, like it's man, we gonna see how it play on out, bro. You
yeah. But you got to understand, man. Like, look, that's gonna be a good fight. That's a good fight, bro.
till it's not.
De Los
Till
Santos.
it's
If
not.
it look, I want to go. I'm gonna go for Keyshawn, but De Los Santos can. I don't know, man. He can pull
right,
it
he
off,
can
bro.
punch, bro. He can punch.
He can
Keyshawn always
Yeah.
punch.
been out
He
at
can
nine.
He
pop.
can he can box too, and he's
And he can
he's
box.
naturally
Look, he can
athletic too. He's
box.
naturally athletic though. That's what you got to
Yeah.
understand. He's explosive. Just like
Exactly.
Keyshawn's
Yeah,
explosive. And the thing
yeah,
about it is, Keyshawn gonna come forward. And De Los
Exactly.
Santos
Like he
can
gonna be
move.
there to be hit. Like you feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
He gonna be
It's
there
gonna
to
be a
yeah.
be
good fight, man. I
so
just hope
That's
dope.
that
gonna be a
Keyshawn
good
I hope
fight.
that
That's
Keyshawn
gonna
isn't
be.
overlooking him.
Sean,
You
I'm not
gotta
overlooking De
understand
Los
what I'm
Santos.
saying.
I'm not overlooking De Los Santos in this
No,
fight.
no,
No, he
not
said
you,
he
but I
hope
think no,
Keyshawn not overlooking him.
I hope Keyshawn don't overlook him. And the
Yeah,
reason why I'm saying that, bro, is because that was kind of look. I'm telling you right now. I'll give him props for taking that fight with De Los Santos because honestly, I just figured he should have had a couple more fights before he stepped in the ring. But hey, look, if he's stepping in the ring right now with De Los Santos with the three-headed dragon behind him, he can win that fight, bro. But
I think
also,
Right.
I think he gonna win.
I've seen it to where
I
he
don't think
gets
it's gonna be
frustrated in his
close.
fights,
I don't think it's gonna be close.
huh?
You
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
it's gonna
gonna
be
be
Hold on, let me turn my
close?
close.
volume up. My
It's gonna be
apologies.
close.
You think that Keyshawn what is gonna like wash him?
He
nah,
not gonna
nah,
knock
man.
him
No,
out.
I'm not
I'm
looking
not. I
at
don't think
I'm
that.
looking at a
No,
fight.
I
I'm
don't think
looking at a
that.
fight like like a man, I'm looking at a
Somebody gonna
Jose.
get knocked out.
Looking at a
I think De Los Santos get knocked out
Ryu
tonight.
versus him type fight.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. So somebody's going to get knocked out. And De Los Santos even said himself, he said, look, the way we fight, somebody gonna get knocked out.
It ain't gonna be Keyshawn. It ain't gonna be
You know what I'm saying?
Keyshawn.
Hey, look, it don't
Man,
matter who it is, man. You
we
know, as
gonna
long as
see.
it's a good ass fight. And if Keyshawn take a loss, man, I hope he comes back. If De Los Santos takes another loss, I hope he don't, I hope he don't
Well,
get butt hurt
I can't
and
believe
and,
you
and,
saying
and start
this. You
acting
the
funny,
one
man.
talking about Keyshawn level of experience. He got the Olympic. Like maybe I'm seeing it different. I think he's gonna outclass this dude. Keyshawn ain't got no injuries like how Shakur had. Like
Mhm.
it's it's gonna be different. I think he works him.
But he know how to
Hey,
box.
shit,
He
he
know how to
could.
box too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, man. Look, and Keyshawn got power. So
Yeah, he does,
that's the big difference. Like
man. But
I just fight
Keyshawn
out
got the
front.
three-headed
Back up.
dragon
It
behind.
don't matter.
Hey,
and plus De Los
look,
Santos, he coming off a layoff, you guys. So we got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, a
uh,
layoff comes down.
Man, he taking off a layoff,
he
man.
got what's good with you? I said what's good with you? But
Man, he coming off a long layoff. Like you know what I'm saying?
shit,
Yeah,
hey, Keyshawn, man, that could be a good ass fight, bro. That could be a good fight, man.
if they put the fight,
I'm a root for Keyshawn. I'm rooting for Keyshawn though. You
if
know what
they
I'm
really
saying? The
about
young
to go
man.
through, man, Keyshawn about to show y'all some levels that y'all ain't seen before, man. He
Look, it takes balls to do what Keyshawn's doing right now. He's doing a damn good job at it. So keep up the good work, man. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, like man, like I think he gonna move up to 140 before Shakur.
like I seen what happened with Limos.
Yeah, yeah.
Richardson had a tough time with Limos. What
I
did
think he
Keyshawn?
gonna move up to 140 before Shakur though.
Oh, yeah, Keyshawn sucking himself down at 135.
Yeah, man, like because he a big dude, man. Like I think he gonna move up to 140 soon.
Yeah, I think Keyshawn in his career maybe at like 154.
Yeah, yep, yeah, like something like that. Yeah, now he look about that, What he about what 5'10", something like that, 5'8", 5'10".
5'9". He about that height,
Yeah, man. So he can end his career, yeah, like 154.
most definitely.
Who,
All right.
Keyshawn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Who,
yeah.
Keyshawn?
yeah,
I
he can
think
end
he
his
could. Yeah, I think he
154,
could.
probably
I mean, he's
160.
Yeah,
strong.
he's still growing. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
160. Shit, you never know.
I
Hey,
think
hey, look, he's still
best.
growing and learning. And
I think it's
look,
gonna
he
be his
got the.
best at 147 though.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good there. I think he's gonna clown at 140. I think he's
No,
gonna
no,
clown at
but like
140.
Fuck around and be
140.
like Crawford at 147 or something. You never know.
But you
Knocking
know
Yeah.
out.
what? I remember when Bub was at 135, and me and my people used to sit back and be like, "Yeah, he gonna probably be. He look like he gonna be at like 140, 147 for sure." But I ain't think he was
Mhm.
gonna ever be at 154, and I damn sure never picture him taking a fight at 168.
At
I know that's
168.
right.
Like,
I know
Yeah,
that's right,
so that's
boy.
why.
Henry
But
That's
I
Martin.
mean,
crazy.
Bud, my number one guy, man, and everybody, I get all kinds of questions on that shit. But I just like they like, what you think your man gonna do with Canelo? But I'm being real. I told Oli before. I mean, I'm gonna put my money. I gonna have to put money both ways down then, cause I can't just count out what can happen far as what Canelo could do to him. So I'm gonna just put money both ways.
Man,
I'm
no,
gonna have
we
to.
all know that the cards are stacked against him. He know that. I mean, well, he better know. Like, it's like, bro, like you going against Canelo. Like,
So
like what would
I
you
don't
expect?
know. I'm kind of scared of the weight. I ain't worrying about the boxing. I'm worrying about. I want to know like if you get caught like flush, can he take it? Like really take it like he could take it at 147 or 154. So I'm just worried about that.
Baby, we got
I
to
even
wait.
want him to win. I definitely want him to win though, but I don't know. I
We
don't
got to
know.
wait
I
and
just
see.
don't
Like,
know.
what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, he probably get up in there and Canelo hit him, and you probably be like, and Crawford be like, what was that?
Y'all think he could take that body shot?
That's what I'm
Man,
worried about. All of that. I'm worried. I'm just a good one, like some good ones. Like you know how Canelo counter. We all know how he counter. So I don't know. I just would be worried about that part. If he showed me he could take that a couple times, I probably get some confidence and think he gonna win it. He might could
because
get through
Canelo
it.
take his body shots. See, that's the only that it's like, see, that's what he had said. He was like, man, like, like I never fought Canelo. He never fought me. We got to wait and see.
Right.
Like, and I'm pretty sure that that Bomac and them, they've been looking at Canelo forever.
I want Bud to go in there on his A game. I want to boxing only. He don't even need to think about a knockout when he fighting Canelo. Like, don't even.
Right. No, that's a good
DC
start.
Mother,
That's a good start with it. Definitely do that. Don't do what Charlo. I mean, don't get in there and act scared and running and all that other shit. But I mean, but yeah,
boxing, box,
box him though. Yeah,
box,
that's what I'm
stick and
saying.
move. Hit him,
Right.
get him out of there. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then they always be trying to say,
Well,
"Oh, well, Crawford
right,
defense is it?" I said Canelo defense is really is not that good. Like, you know,
right.
I don't know what
Right.
people be saying. Really,
That's
he
why I
had
say Crawford might see something that a lot of us who really, rock with him like that, really, he's saying, y'all just chill. I got this. Y'all don't, I'm telling you, I can get him. He might be thinking like that. Some people might tell him, you sure you really want to do this? Like, but listen, I got this. I could do this. And let's see. Maybe he can. Maybe he can. We'll see. But
He
even
do
if he
that.
don't, it still don't go as a bad thing for me. I ain't going. If he get knocked out, I ain't gonna be mad at him. I'm gonna be
he
mad that you did
exactly,
that.
man. Exactly. I'm be like, well,
But
here you
it's on his resume. I mean, you fought him. You tried. You tried. All right. That's
go. Hey
what's up.
man, hey,
But
it is
I
what
knew
it
you
is.
were gonna lose.
Are you gonna move back down to 154 or are you gonna retire? You feel what I'm saying?
One or
So,
the other.
who you talking about, Bud and Canelo?
Yeah.
Right. If he loses to
Yeah.
Canelo, you gonna just move back down to 154 and try to go undisputed, or you gonna retire? What you gonna
Mhm.
do?
I go back down to 154. No, rematch. What he should do is rematch just to make sure, it wasn't no fluke shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Rematch. And if he
Would
doesn't
depend
get the
on how the
rematch,
fight goes.
if
You
he
can
no,
lose,
rematch
that's
a
what I'm
fight that
saying.
go the
But
distance, but I mean, if he get knocked out and go to sleep, and we gotta go in there and put a pill under his head and all that old shit, then
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
put the pellet sauce under his nose. Yeah, man. Like it ain't.
the only reason why I'm saying that is the only reason why I'm saying that is because the simple fact is, what if he does get knocked out quick, right? But what if he took a chance and he knew he shouldn't have took a chance, and him taking a chance, he got knocked out. So in the rematch, he knows he's not going to do that again, and the fight could go different. You see what I'm saying? So I
he
understand
lose,
what
he
you're
need to go
saying.
back down.
Yeah, yeah. It all depends on the
So that,
well,
fight.
that's true. But listen,
yeah.
but check this out. Why not just if you do lose, why not go do me a favor and go beat up Jamel Charlo? Why can't you just do that for me? I just want to
I
see
mean,
that.
listen, he still can. That's what I was saying. What if Jamel Charlo comes back, right? What if Jamel Charlo comes back, right? He don't fight. He doesn't even fight Pandora. I mean, he doesn't even fight. He doesn't even fight like Spence or anybody. He goes straight for the belt. Goes for Pandora.
Oh, he
Then you know what I'm
retired
saying?
now? He not fighting no more. He retired?
Well, I
Or
mean,
he still fight?
he's a champion in recess.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Charlo coming
All
back.
right.
So whoever's holding
How
the
long
belt
could
that
you
he
be
used to have,
champion in recess, bro?
huh? Who? Jamel Charlo?
How long could you be champion in recess? Because it's like, damn, bro, like it's almost 2 years.
Yeah, but he still is though. He still is because that's the same thing. Remember, that's the same thing with Keith Thurman. They were going to give Keith Thurman that opportunity, remember? And,
Yeah.
and Earl Spence was like, nigga, I still ain't fighting. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's crazy, yo. That is crazy. That shit ain't right. They gotta fix that type shit. They gotta
Man,
fix
I
that.
mean,
2 years. This man been out the ring for almost 2 years, and he can just come back
yeah.
and get a title shot. Like, come on, bro.
Yep. He's a champion in recess. He can still get it. So he can only get the belt that he had. You know what I'm saying? He can only go back and mandate a fight with the person that had his belt
Well,
that he
shit.
just.
Shit. Only they just said that Floyd thinking about coming back to fight Cambosis. I done
I
heard this
seen that.
talk, and they say Floyd
I don't want to see
is
that fight.
champion in recess, like he just said, and he can come back and be the WBC some shit or
For
whatever. I don't
real?
know it. One,
For real?
I just seen that.
Floyd is
no, and
champion in recess.
But check this out. I said I'm not worried about that
Nah,
because for one
yeah,
thing I
that ain't
know
fair.
he's not gonna come back and fight none of the top guys at 147 or 154 anyway.
Man,
That's
he
what
better
I'm
So
Yeah.
saying.
count
turn
that
up
out.
Bosses, man. He better
Hey,
stop
look, if he
dudes, man.
listen. Hey, how y'all feel about this? This man comes out of retirement, right? Fights in Cambosis. If I was him, if I was people, I would be like, look, man, you got to fight Bud.
Oh no, hell,
You
hell no, man. They
got
know,
to fight
If
Bud,
he
bro.
fight Cambosis at
yeah,
140, I'm gonna
man.
be weak.
Like at 140.
That'd be
Well,
crazy.
No,
Oh,
shit.
but
it's
guess
gonna hold
no,
on,
guess what the
hold on. It's
rumor
Well,
gonna be a
is? Rumor is
he
they
about to
pulling
make it run
Cambosis.
there.
Rumor
nah.
is they would be pulling Cambosis up to 154.
I was about
What?
to say that's gonna be at 154, man.
That's some
That's gotta
Floyd
be at
shit, right? That sound
154.
like some Floyd shit. Floyd
That
bring
sounds
Yeah,
Cambosis up
No,
to 154.
no, we got fighters at 154. He can fight.
nah, they too
but
big though.
but see, that's just a money grab. That's a money bag for Floyd and Cambosis. Cambosis already knows what it's like to be in a money bag
He gonna
situation.
be in on that, of course. I mean, anybody probably would be in on that. Like, man, fighting Floyd, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
think
Yeah.
about it, man. He did that shit with Devin Haney. Made the man even though he lost, he said, "Nigga, I don't give a fuck if I still lose. You still getting the bullshit end of the stick." You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
saying?
exactly.
You want these fights, nigga? Okay, you can get
Cambosis
them.
got that bag twice against Devin Haney.
Yeah, think about
Yeah.
it,
Well,
man.
yeah, that's where
He
you
did a
give
damn
What did
Devin
he
good
make?
props
job.
What
too.
did he make?
Devin did take the scraps and went and did what he had to
I
do.
mean, but he
How much did he
listen,
make? Now, how much did he make
but
though? Like Cambosis, he made what, like
2.8.
2 million a fight?
No, Cambosis got like I think they said upwards of 10 for
he got like 10
for
million. He
Yeah,
got like 10
total.
million.
yeah, he
Damn,
did. Yeah, yep. That's what they said. Yeah,
damn, bro, he was bringing in
Devin
damn
got
man. So he got 20 mil. Damn.
and
yeah,
Devin was getting like 2 million, 2.5, some shit
no
like that.
2. It
Yeah,
was
he probably
2.8,
made about
2.8.
5 million. This
2.8.
nigga
Yeah,
made 20. It's
yeah.
like, come on, bro, that's
And it
diabolical.
was on pay-per-view in Australia too. So we don't know what he really got, you know.
That's why they try to say. That's why they try to use those other channels. You know what I'm talking about, Odie. That's why they try to use those terms and say because Devin had to take the scraps to go fight Cambosis, Shakur was supposed to take the
Yeah,
25% instead of going to try to get what he was entitled to get, the 30%, which I agree because I think that any person about their money, and with Shakur being a two-division champion, if they saying I'm entitled to 30% and you offer me 25%, hold up real quick because I'm gonna holler at them and see if I can get this 30% because I don't know exactly how much money we making. Then we can rock off. Then we could do what we do.
yeah, man. But man, like it's gonna, man, like we gonna see, man. Like I hope that fight don't happen, but you know, like at least he a real boxer though.
Cambosis at 154 though, that's a blown up lightweight. Like hell no.
Hey
Yeah,
man, he's
that's
a
an
real
easy fight.
boxer.
That's why I say that's an easy fight for Floyd. I think Floyd probably could beat
That'll make
him
him
if he
50
bring him
and
up to
0. Okay,
154.
okay. Then he could become 50 and 0 then, you know.
You gonna give him credit for that?
Man, he's a boxer.
Yeah, but that's come on, man.
We know
Like
it's trash, but it's like
he moving
Floyd.
up how many weight
Floyd is
classes?
a dirty man. Floyd is a
But look, at least you know it's trash. At least you admitting it, you know it's trash. That's the good thing about it. At least if he
Floyd
beat
is
up Long Cambosis at
ski mask
154, you
on.
know that was a trash fight.
Man, at least
Man,
get him where
I
he's
wonder if he
strong
gonna come
at,
in
man.
with the
Come to
ski
140
mask
or something.
on. I wonder if he gonna come in with the ski mask on again, bro. Like Floyd is crazy, man. Oh,
He'll
real.
probably look
The
just like
fight
the
gonna
dude
sell. That's crazy because that
that
shit gonna
jab jab.
sell. That shit gonna
Yeah,
sell
exactly.
too, motherfuckers. Yo, they could
It's
put that
gonna
shit on pay
sell.
per view. They could put that shit on pay per view for $100, and niggas gonna buy that shit.
Like, they put it on pay per view in Australia. He can go to Australia. That shit is going. Oh my god!
That's some
Yeah,
bullshit though, man. That's
that's
not fair for
crazy, huh?
Cambosis, man.
If Cambosis made $10 million off of Devin Haney, how much do y'all
Yeah.
think this man is gonna make off
He
Floyd?
probably 40, maybe about 40,
Come
50.
on, bro. He don't care, man. I will blow up to 160. You want me at 160, Floyd? All right.
He gonna be eating like crazy, man. Like, trying to get up there. Cambosis is a naturally small dude,
Yeah,
man.
like Cambosis is like, homie, I don't give a damn, homie. I'm gonna go in the ring and lay down. It don't matter to me.
What if Floyd knock him out or something like that?
Hey, but Cambosis, homie, he gonna be on the ground smiling. I miss that.
But the crazy part about it, this is where Floyd gets to put the blinders on the casuals that's not like us, the hardcores who know what's going on. But them casual people looking into the sport that's just watch the fights and hear about what's happening. All they know, Floyd Mayweather came back and got a great win. You should have seen the knockout he got. He beat this guy, and that's
He
all
gonna
they
be
know.
right
Yeah, you
back
know
on
they
top of
gonna
the
drag.
game.
You know they
Right
gonna
back
drag
on
him
top
back.
of the game, man. He gonna
He
be
right on
nervous.
top of the game. He the greatest thing that ever did it, and that's what they think.
You know they
Bro,
gonna
like
drag Devin
then
Haney.
you already know what people gonna say. He got to fight Canelo, or he got to fight Crawford. Come on, like it's gonna come into you already know that. Like Crawford at 154. He fought Cambosos at 154.
I don't even think that's a
Like
good
Crawford.
weight for
Right.
54.
Yeah, or fucking shit, man. He can fight Errol. Fuck it, he can fight.
Listen, they always say you make more money in a rematch, so he would have made crazy money rematching any one of them anyway. Like I said, he would have made so much. The rematch with Canelo, shit, Lord, he probably fuck around made up the ups of 200-300 million when if they would have in
Yeah,
the
man.
ever
Like
rematch. That's a lot of money he left
The
on the
rematch with
table.
Pacquiao. Man,
And
bro,
then
man,
Manny
he would have made
Pacquiao, he
a
the
lot of
rematch Manny.
man,
Him
because
and
you know that
listen,
Pacquiao, he came
Odie,
with that excuse. You know that Pacquiao, he came with that excuse. Oh, my shoulder.
He
My
said
shoulder.
lost.
hey, OD, him and Manny, and when I look at every time I look at that shit, I say, wow, that shit blow. They sold 4.5 million
Man,
pay-per-view
bro.
buys. Just
$1
imagine that,
billion.
y'all. We be looking at these motherfuckers selling 2 and 3. They talking shit selling 200 and 300 pay-per-view buys. These
Yeah.
niggas was selling. These niggas was selling. Manny and Floyd sold what, like 2.8 million. These boys was hitting numbers on the
But
pay-per-view
then
buys. God
take it
damn.
out from this side. If they sold 2.8 million, think about how many fight parties it was. That's upwards of like maybe 100 million people watching the fight. Like,
Come
God
on, bro.
damn.
Easy.
Yo,
Easy.
they killed the game with them kind of numbers. Yo, 4.5 million him and Manny, and you didn't rematch. Come on, Floyd Money Mayweather. You ain't rematching Manny. You know what the next one was? You fuck around, get like 4 or 5. Oh my God, you Lord have mercy if they would have rematched.
Yeah,
He
man.
left
He
a lot of
probably
money
made
on
like
the
50
table.
million pay-per-view buys.
nah, man, he was trying to get that to that Berto fight. Then go ahead and put the ski mask on. How he did.
Exactly, man. And throwing that ski mask and you're like, yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
let me make this 300 million, 400 mil.
They say he been
But then
looking
you
at
know
the
what? He got these kids. All of them came behind him and thought they could replicate the style, but antennas went up and they can't do it. Now they can't do it because we on their asses now. Everybody know we know what's going on, and they hear this shit. They hear all this shit to be going on this YouTube shit. They know we on y'all ass now. Yeah, you can't do all that faking like you. We know what it is. Whatever you're doing, we know what it is.
Man,
If
that's a
it's
fact.
if it's what we want, we know, and if it's not, we know.
I mean, one of them replicating it though. Tank Davis, he trying to
Yeah,
replicate it.
man, he trying to, but
He
it's not
trying,
working
and
out.
that shit
Like
hard.
he
It's
got
not
to
working
draw,
for him.
right? He
Not
got to
working.
draw. Man, he
It's
got to
not working
draw, man.
for him.
Floyd didn't get a
Yeah.
draw, right? Floyd don't got no draws, do he?
Nah,
Nope. And then you know what? Tank tried to. He made a comment, and that might have fucked his luck up too, because he made a comment talking about how he gonna make more money than Floyd, and he bigger than Floyd. And this, you worrying about being bigger than Floyd, and you ain't did nowhere near nothing when it come to Floyd, far
you
as
know
that
what would be
money.
bigger than Floyd if he would have fought his contemporaries. That
Exactly.
Yeah.
you
If
could
you
have.
want to be bigger than Floyd, cause check this out. Even though motherfuckers say Floyd, you know, like I say, it's some ducks in there that I always question. Like 130, I wanted him to unify with Ace Lane, Freitas, Casamayor. He ain't unified with him there or 135. So it's little shit that he went through his resume. But when you go through his resume, Floyd got fights that I wanted on his resume. That's the point.
For
He
sure.
got fights. He got Canelo. He got Manny. Even back in the day, the black dude that he fought, I
He
like that
got
fight.
Diego Morales. He
What
got
was the
Diego
black dude he
Morales.
fought at 140?
He got Augustus.
You talking about chop or no?
Chop
And Chop
Corley
Chop.
and Augustus. I like all them fights. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
me
all
too. I
good
like
fights,
it all
though.
of them.
Floyd got a good resume.
Yeah, man,
Floyd
he broke
resume
both of
tight.
his hands, bro. He broke both of his hands on Augustus.
Floyd got a good resume. You can't match Tank. You can't match your resume to Floyd. You can't
Only got one
match
fight.
your shit to Floyd right now.
That's
Nah,
the first time
Floyd.
I seen Floyd bleeding like that. I'm like, damn, bro, he getting touched.
He
I'm
told
like, damn,
But the
Floyd.
thing that bothered me about Floyd, I wonder, like, did you not want him to unify 130 because you ain't unified 130? Because we know
Yeah,
if you
man.
look on his history, he didn't unify 130. Floyd didn't. He won the belt like Tank did, and he didn't unify 130. So what was you doing the same shit? Why you do that to him? Because you ain't doing it?
but Floyd
Yeah,
got a
man.
unification on his
He
resume.
wanted him to follow that blueprint, mainly because he made a blueprint, so he wanted Tank to, to fast track it.
But
Right, he
Tank
wanted
lied.
Tank to fast track that blueprint instead of, he didn't know that you got to build it up, bro.
Yeah, but Tank lied to us, man. He said after he got away from Floyd, man, we was gonna get everything we wanted.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's where you fucked up too. Right.
Man,
You
he got a
telling
hit
us one
list shirt,
thing,
He got a hit list shirt.
you
He
got
got
a
a
hit
shirt
list.
with a hit
You
list.
sat right there and told us you got a hit list. What? I don't
Bro,
know, man.
He
man,
only
make
fought one of them on the hit list, but that fight got an asterisk because of what happened.
Yep.
Before it, the weight, the catch weight, then the rehydration
On
clause.
Jason Claus and
Right. So you
you got a
can't
spy
really,
in the camp. Remember, no, don't forget about the spy in the
Oh
camp.
yeah, the spy, the rib.
Don't forget about the spy in the camp.
Yeah, it's
So
a
you
little,
got to have a
yeah.
spy in his camp. In
it's
Ryan Garcia camp?
it's an asterisk on it.
It's so all that's facts. Y'all just
Yeah.
back to back facts. That's all factual shit.
They be saying that it's hate though, but it's like, damn, like facts is hate
You
now, I
can't.
guess.
Facts is hate. You
Nobody.
watched him say it. How can you watch him say that?
Yeah, come
You
on.
mad at me saying that because you watched him say that. Why don't you go on his Twitter and ask him why he said that, or go somewhere where you can find him and ask him on the internet. Ask him why he said that.
You can't do that, man. Tank gonna say fuck you. He say fuck the fans already.
Yeah,
So
man, like you feel what I'm saying? Look, like man, but they talk about everybody else who say F the fans except for him. I be like, bro, he be threatening the fans. What's wrong?
he
Bro, he
told
be
Ray,
threatening
called Ray
people.
Jackson a bitch. That's his biggest fan.
Yeah, man, he be threatening dudes, bro. When I see you, I'ma slap you. Like what? Like what kind of
Right.
why you threatening the
Right.
fans, bro?
Yeah, man.
Man, or when I see
Yeah,
you,
that's
you be like, damn, bro, like this dude is angry. Man,
and
but
that
Tank
shit
though, man, like, he
and
really mad at
that
Turkey.
shit ain't good. That shit ain't good.
Tank, he
That
mad at
shit ain't
Turkey
good.
though. Like the reason that Tank is mad at Turkey because he know that Turkey want him to fight competition, and he like, man, bro, like you exposing me. Like you feel what I'm
But see,
saying?
what he don't understand is though, Odie, you don't in life, right? When you come up right and you learn from the right motherfuckers, you respect certain shit like that you pose to respect to a certain level. And you don't disrespect that man like that, bro.
Yeah, man. Like
When
you
Turkey
see
sent
what
him that
happened though,
offer,
bro. Look,
when Turkey sent that offer over to him, and he told him that two Ferrari shit, I was like, you know how bad I wish
all
like he
his
was
karma
somebody in
is
my
coming
family
back.
or
Like you,
somebody I could go talk to, somebody like why I'm wondering why somebody older around him and is on the team not hollering at him real quick, like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? You can't be you know what kind of money that man fucking with? What
but
the fuck
all
is
his
wrong
karma
with you?
came right back. You
But
seen that?
he said he was gonna get robbed though, man. He said
But
Devin
all his
still had
karma
that
came
for
right back to him. Like so quick, man. Look, because he started disrespecting Coach Calvin. Right? You start disrespecting your step pops,
him.
right? You start disrespecting him, and then you want to just toss him to the side, him and Kenny to the side. Man, I'm going to work with Barry Hunter. Yeah. You treat him like trash, and then what happened? You got to run to him in the fight.
And you hitting it on the nose because that's just how I'm hearing it in the streets too. When I'm out there and I'm hearing about it, that's what I'm hearing.
Bro, like you got
That's
to run
exactly
to
what
this
I'm hearing
man
with
in
the
the fight.
Calvin and all that shit. Yeah.
You ran to Coach Calvin for comfort, bro. You ran
Oh,
for
that's karma, yo. Karma hitting your ass with that
He
shit,
said he
man. You
ran
can't
to
treat
it and
people like
said,
that.
Daddy.
Yeah, man, that's what he did. Daddy. Come on, bro. Come on, y'all. He turned his back and ran.
You don't do that.
Come on, man. Man, like when Lamont Roach is coming up towards him, about to punch him again. He like, oh shit, he's serious. Yeah, he's serious.
Yeah. This shit real. Yeah, you got people upset. And then you know what? He had Lamont. Let me tell you something. He had Lamont. Lamont was real pumped for that too. Because a lot of them dudes in DC, because I don't know if y'all from this area or whatever, but DC and Baltimore, it's always been little, you know what I'm saying? That tension always been there from the streets to jail, everywhere. So it don't even matter. It's just always been a thing. And then when Tank went in there, and if y'all remember when they had the press conference, and remember Tank was saying, I don't care nothing about all that shit y'all, all that black shit y'all niggas got on y'all faces and all that shit. I ain't worrying about none of that shit. I don't care about none of that shit. When he was saying all that shit, that's when it was other shit boiling. Then other little shit was boiling for real. But niggas in DC probably like, yeah, you better go in this motherfucker and give your all to this motherfucker. Go in here.
Exactly.
This the one right here. This the one you can't lose out of anything. This the one you gotta win right here. That's how that tension was pumping.
It wasn't what the lawyer said. The lawyer said they was friends. He ate his mama food, so he couldn't do him how he wanted to do him.
But I think his friends, Lamont, I'm talking about, look, Lamont friends, Lamont peoples, they was in his ear. Believe that.
Yeah, exactly.
They was in his ear. Believe what I tell you. They was in his ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to be like
so that and Tank wasn't taking it as serious from the Baltimore side. He wasn't taking it as serious as they was taking it.
But he gained a lot of respect in DC, bro. It don't matter. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Like people
yeah. No doubt.
Lamar said
no doubt.
Right there. Man,
I think that
it don't even matter. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if he go on and, like, let's say he fights Shakur and he lose, it won't even matter. It's like, bro, he beat Tank. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
the rematch is gonna be crazy. I think the rematch is gonna be a lot better than what it was. I think that Tank was I don't think he took him seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a lot of shit on his mind. The nigga tried to cancel the fight. I mean, I ain't trying to like. That's just what I feel like. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? This fight is gonna be different. Tank, you know what? You know what could actually make this fight is can be the equalizer? Because I don't think Tank is gonna be ready. Because the way he was moving lateral, Roach with Tank, if Roach can just implement throwing a one quick ass hard punch, once in a while, just whenever he see he can just move to the side to catch Tank slipping, counter him like that. I think he can fold him. Because what he was doing before, he was moving lateral, but when he was hitting him with the straights and the jabs and the hooks, he didn't put that no power into him. You see what I'm saying? He was just, bah, I got you. Just keeping him where he's paying attention. He made Tank think more. You see what I'm saying? Because now Tank thinking like, yeah, this nigga hit me over here. Okay, he's hit me over here. Okay, he caught me again.
So you was noticing that too you was noticing how he wasn't putting his all into the punches, how he was throwing them, like when he was in front of Tank, he was tapping, he was like tapping him like tap.
Yeah, he wasn't. So he was giving him something to think of. This is what I'm trying to say. If this man can sit here and do one thing, he can do this one thing, just work on one punch that he's putting some power on, but he does it every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I think he can win the fight. He can really fucking win the fight because with the punches that he was doing, he was stunning Tank to where because he was catching Tank off guard, Tank wasn't able to react the way his stance wasn't on point.
He wasn't able to, like Tank was coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, you feel
So
what I'm
you
saying?
think so y'all would say they definitely training him if they do that fight again, he's definitely going to be trained to use that exact style and maybe add some power
Yeah,
punches
yeah. I
to
mean,
those
Yeah,
little
yeah,
mixed
Lamar
he's
in
already
got
said
punches.
it
he's
he
got
gonna
himself
to.
add
though.
some
He,
power. He gonna put some power behind some of them punches.
Lamar already
Right.
said
and
he
he's gonna
he
have to
said
work on some of the flaws that he did. They have to watch the tape to see what he needs to work on because I guarantee you this is how Tank does. You know what I'm saying? Tank is gonna look at the same thing they looking at, and he's gonna be like, okay, I think we got him. This is what he was doing, and
Yeah,
he's keeping his hand down a little bit because Roach called out what he saw Tank doing. You know what I'm saying? So when Tank would get ready to throw punches, he would keep his hands. He said either he keeps his hands low or he said he keeps his hands. I think he said he keeps his hands low. When he gets ready to
yeah, man. When
when
he
he's
about to
not
throw
throwing
a
a
punch,
punch,
yeah, man. When he about to throw a
yeah,
punch,
he
yeah,
keeps them up
his
high.
gloves go below
You
his
know what I'm
chin.
saying? Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So he knew what to watch out for. So he's not going to be able to change that kick. You see what
like
I'm
you
saying?
can't change
He's
it.
not going to be. He's not going to be able to change that kick in one fight. That's
But
not
what
going to
he
happen.
gonna have to do is Tank. He gonna have to counter off the high guard. That's what
Yep.
he was catching. He was catching Lamont like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because Lamont was
Hmm.
waiting for him to throw down the guard, and when he was throwing in a high guard, he can catch him. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could catch him in a high guard because Lamont Roach was waiting for his gloves to go below his chin. But it's like no,
Yeah.
like in a high guard, bro. Like you gonna have to start throwing combinations off your high guard. That's what Tank is gonna
Yep.
have to start doing. Like you feel what I'm saying? He gonna have to switch it up. He gonna have to start, like he gonna have to, rather he gonna have to start, like making Lamont Roach think, okay, I don't know if he gonna throw punches off the high guard or when you feel what I'm saying, off the high guard or when it go below his chin.
Hmm.
I don't know now.
Where y'all think that fight should be? I think it should be in Baltimore at the football stadium in the summertime. Go ahead,
Yep,
sell.
I think it should be, yeah, man. Like it should be at the man. It should be at the Raven Stadium. Pack that mug out,
uh,
pack it out, man, because it will pack out.
It's go pack out.
yeah.
Hell,
Man, you got to have a lot of police there
How you
though.
doing?
Man, because it's
How
probably
you
gonna
doing?
be fights and shit like that. Man, because it's gonna be people in there that don't get along. You know that. So,
or they could do it at the take it to DC.
but yeah, yeah though, man. But so man, look, as long as everybody can go up in there and have a good time, bro. Like I think they can sell out the stadium with that one.
Yes, that I feel like it's a stadium fight now. I think it's big enough to be a stadium fight.
Yeah, man. They can put probably like 50,000 people. I'm for real. I don't see why not. Like they make the tickets reasonable.
Yeah,
I don't see
I
why
don't
nobody
know,
would come out.
but with Tank sitting there trying to not give Roach more money for this fight, you see, Tank got to understand, let your pride, keep your pride out of this, man. Go ahead and give Roach more money because the only reason why you had to take this rematch is if you lost, you didn't lose, you drawed. So Lamar Roach don't got to take this fight just like he don't got to take the fight. You see what I'm saying? So give the man a
Yeah,
little bit more
his
money. You know
guarantee,
what
like
I'm
his
saying? Just look out
guarantee,
for him.
man. His guarantee in the first fight was 2 million. Okay, now your
Hmm.
guarantee this fight can probably be 5.
yeah. It's gonna make some money in this fight.
You
Hmm.
feel what I'm
I'm not
saying? So
saying-
you didn't double almost triple. You feel what I'm saying? Like your worth, and you need to double him up. I don't see what's wrong with that. I
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah,
bro. Like
look
I
out
don't even
for him,
see
man, because that shit don't make no excuse. Why? Because they coming out saying that he's trying to price himself out. Look, man, he deserves it. Don't say he's trying to price himself out. Just say he's asking for more money, and y'all trying to lowball him. Just keep it a
He
buck.
damn
You know what
sure
I'm
do
Yeah,
saying?
they
deserve it.
want to tell us, look, you guys. So they
Yeah,
want to
he
tell us
deserves
that the PBC don't have, $10 million to split between these dudes. Let's just say 10 million. They don't have $10 million to split between these dudes, or 7 million, 8 million to split between these two dudes. You gonna make it back?
they gotta
it.
have
Yeah,
Hmm.
no
yeah,
stars like that.
yeah.
But
They
you
gonna
know
make
what,
it back.
Odie? They just don't like to kick no money out. That's why, listen, they have a history of paying the star fighters about 1 million to 1 million to 2 million a fight.
Yeah,
And
like
that's all they do.
the most is three.
When Anthony Joshua, I mean when Eddie Hearn offered Deontay Wilder that 12.5 mil, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, me.
And Deontay Wilder was making one about 2 million tops per fight. and that man offer you a jump like that, I'm putting myself in a position. If I'm a boxer and I'm getting 2 million, and then somebody gonna offer me, you gonna offer me 12.5 to come beat somebody that he claimed he guarantee he know he could beat, and I just gotta go over to his country to take them 3 belts. Oh, I'm taking that 12.5.
Yeah,
And
but that
then
was
they end up getting up to 15 mil after they went through that 50
Yeah, right.
mil
Then he went up to
offer shit.
20,
That
then he went up to 32. Yeah, bro. Like I remember all that. Yeah, man.
that
Like
ain't
it
how
went up to
long
20, then
Deontay
it went up to
was working
32,
with
then it
Al.
went up to 100.
He was working with
it
Al.
went up to 120 million for the
Yeah,
three
then it
fight
went up to 100.
contract, and they
Then it
try
went
to
up to
say
100. And he turned down
and
all
the and
that,
the,
pissed off
yeah,
at
he
him.
turned down all of that. And I understand how you let the PBC guide you to turn down those kind of deals.
Because
From the 12 million, I would have took the 12 off the rip. If I'm Deontay, when they offer me 12, I've been working with y'all all this time and y'all been giving me $1 million a fight, and somebody offer me 12.5 to go get undisputed, I'ma holler
And
at you. I'm
my
out
rate
of
is
here.
good too, and I know I can knock him out. Oh man, I'm
And
going to
I
knock.
know I knock him out. I'm going over there. I'm going to the UK. Pack me up. We going
Well,
to the UK.
somebody was in his ear, not helping him
It was
out,
Al
man.
Heyman, of course, bro. Al Heyman was all in his ear, man, just
Well,
manipulating.
like just like Al Heyman told, what I'm saying, Earl Spence, get that man three hundred
Look, y'all.
thousand for that fight.
Yeah, man. He was all in his ear, man. Like you feel what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, like what happened? Played him out, and start
Hmm.
playing with his back end money. It's like, come on, bro. Like, don't nobody got no time
Yeah,
for this.
yeah.
You
Told you
start
they don't
playing
like to
with
pay. They don't
money.
like. I don't know what it is about them. They don't like to see if I don't know. They don't like to pay big like that. They paid it to Floyd though.
Yeah, man. But
So
that's why I
I
was happy,
mean,
that he started getting these fights with Turkey, right? Because he making a bag now. He getting at
right,
least 10 million a fight. It's like, bro, he deserved that.
right.
Man, now you feel
Hmm.
what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like y'all didn't fuck this man out of 100 and something million dollars, bro.
What's the boxer name? He had an interview way back. Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay was talking about what we talking about right now. Back then, saying the same thing on barbershop conversations. He had an interview on there and he said all that
Hmm.
stuff. The little kid, Richard Hitchens, he said he been sitting over there. I watched him on the interview. He said, man, they just had me sitting too long, and it's like they had all that attention focused on Tank. Like they
Yep.
don't be they like my career wasn't going nowhere. I gotta think for myself. I can't be just sitting around. And he got out of there. Good shorty, good move. Good move to
Exactly.
go over there
Great.
wherever you went. You
Now you
better
see
get
what he
out of
doing
there.
now. Man, look, now you see what he doing now, making millions. Come on. Like,
Get
man,
out
bro,
of there.
he a champion making millions, happy. Like, come on, bro. Like, they want people to go over there to the PBC and just die. Like, no, man. That's a graveyard over there, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to the BBC just to sit there and fight once in a while and getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even getting what I'm supposed to get. I'm getting an allowance.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you get
And
a stipend.
they calling Bud some kind of I don't know, Toby because he over there getting 3 million a fight with Bob Arm. That's
Exactly.
Yeah,
jealousy.
they
You
call him
getting
Top
three
Rank
million a fight
Toby.
with Bob Arm. Is you
They call
crazy? What is y'all
yeah.
nuts?
Man, like, and he getting that
His
million,
name
and he
was
getting
Top
that
Rank Toby.
900,000. Man, and he was getting
Yeah.
that 900,000 little bonus, like every time he didn't get that Earl Spence Jr. fight. It's like, bro, like, give me my money. Bob, man, look, and what Bob started doing, he started hating because he already knew that Crawford was gonna leave. Hey, man, I done lost millions, man. Man, look, I done lost so much.
Right.
Man, I could have built the
He
man.
ain't Bob Arm ain't lose no money. He was lying. Yeah, he
No,
ain't
Bob
lose no money
owed
off
me
Bud.
money. Man, like now you know why he came on that slandering campaign, right? Because he owed Terrence Crawford $10 million, right?
No, he
So
owed
he
him a
come
million
out
for
slandering
the
the man
fight.
who owed me some
It
money.
was a million, right? It wasn't 10 million. It was a million. I thought it was a million.
No, no, look, man. No, shit. It was I say 8 million.
It
I
was
say
for the fight.
8 million.
Yeah,
No,
because I
I
thought it
say
was a
8
million if he didn't get the fight with Earl Spence. They had to pay $1 million. He owed him.
million. Look. Oh no, he had
But if it was
Steinbeck had
$8 million, that's crazy.
28 million. He had signed back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Arum was supposed to give him 2 fights a year,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Man, now he got the 2 fights in
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're
right.
saying.
He got the 2 fights in 2019. He didn't get the fights in 2020, right? He didn't get the fights in 2021,
Yeah.
and he didn't get the fights in 2022.
Yeah. No, I
Man,
see what you're
so
saying
Bob
now,
Arum owed
but
him.
he
You know
still.
what I'm saying? But Bob Arum owed him for 3 fights, and he owed $1 million on top of all them fights.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
then he
what
only sued.
that's what Terrence Crawford sued him about, and they had the interview. And I seen
Yeah, man.
somebody asked Terrence Crawford, "Did you make out?" And Terrence Crawford said, "Yeah, I made out fine. I'm good." He said, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm straight."
You see
I thought
what
he
Bob
only sued
Arum
him for
did?
the million
See
though.
what Bob Arum did? Like Bob Arum, man, that he killed that behind the scenes. You
Mm.
don't
Mm-hmm.
hear about that lawsuit no more. Do you hear about that lawsuit anymore? No, he killed that behind the scenes. He like, all right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you right. Like, he probably like, bro, like yeah, like, yeah, bro. Like, you owe me some money, homie. You signed your name. That's not my fault. I didn't know that
He
COVID
was
was gonna come. I didn't know that COVID was gonna come. That's not my fucking fault, homie. You
he
put
was
Yeah.
your
just
name
mad,
on the
just
dotted
like you
line.
said, Odie. He was mad because Bud was leaving. He knew Bud was getting big, and he knew Bud was going to end up
Yeah,
leaving.
he
That's
wanted him to
all.
resign, just like what he did to Shakur. He wanted him to resign again.
Yeah, man. You seen
Yeah.
it? He was about to cry up there, man. When Bud, like when Bud told him, man, like, and I won't be signing back to, the top rank. I was like, damn, bro. Like, look at Bob Arum. He want to cry like a motherfucker. He's like, damn, man, I'm losing the best fighter in the world,
Mhm.
right? It's like, hey,
Hey,
bro.
hey, Timothy Bradley had his opportunity, but he fucked up by running his mouth and telling old boy how good he actually was.
Yeah,
And
exactly,
Timothy
bro. Like
Bradley could have
Tim
just
Bradley,
bought him. He could have bought that nigga if he
yo,
wouldn't have been talking this shit.
bro. Like Tim Bradley should have been like, okay, well, yeah, man, he not that good, man. Like,
Yeah, you
you
But
feel
you
know,
me?
know what, Bob Arm just need to. He can't be greedy all the time. He should be glad that most of them good fighters come to top rank for the starter package at least. At least they fight their first 20 fights with you. And
at
then they
least
might be out of there, but you make a lot of money off a lot of these fighters, and you had a lot of great fighters on top rank going all the way back to Muhammad Ali. So what the fuck are you complaining about?
they get like at least like they first 25, 30 fights on top rank, really.
Top rank before they leave. Yeah.
Yeah, they
And
get like
Floyd was over there. He get all of them. So what you worried is so what they left? At least you get them. You keep them for a while. You get all of them in the beginning for real.
mm-hmm.
Because you really do got the best starter package. If I'm a boxer, I'd rather be able to go to top rank than to go to the PBC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all
Like
they
they
hands
gonna
down.
get you
fresh
off.
out the amateurs, hell
If
yeah, I'm going to top rank. Fresh out
The
especially if you
top
like
rank.
that. If you ain't like that, I can understand why you moving around. But if you like that, yeah, they
if
gonna
you
move you
feel like
around.
yeah, like you feel what I'm saying? Like if you feel like that you want to take on the best and you the best, man, go to top rank. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna throw you
Because you
all in
know
the
why? Because when you go to top rank, they gonna give you Bob Ehrman. I'm gonna put you in the fights first to let you get your thing off, and
Yep.
then after you start getting your little thing off, and you start knocking motherfuckers out at the like 15 and 20 fights. If you show them a spark like that, they
Mm-hmm.
gonna give your ass to the wolves. You going
Exactly.
in
It's
now?
gonna
You
throw
going
you to
in?
the gauntlet.
It's that time.
Come on,
Yeah,
man. Like you got to
you
survive.
going
If
to the
you
wolves.
survive, oh, you good.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, like you know what I'm saying? Like if you survive, oh bro, you good, man. Because they gonna throw you in the ring with all different kinds of styles.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
Yeah.
top rank. Top rank don't got
Yeah.
no, bro. You going in there with different kinds of, with dudes' names you can't even pronounce, and it's like I don't even know how this dude fight. Crazy, like
Yeah. That's why they
but
be
you
having some
figure
good
it
ass
out.
cards, but they be when they cards be with names I don't even know, the fights still be good. They be having some good ass fights. Them dudes be fighting that be on them top ranked cards. Them motherfucking fights be good.
Man, that's a fact. Yeah, man. Like you gonna go through the gauntlet, man. Like they gonna build you up to a certain extent, like y'all said. They gonna build you up, yeah. Like they gonna let you get comfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, you feeling
Mhm.
yourself? Like, yeah. Okay, you feeling yourself? Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Let's see how you gonna feel yourself the next fight. Oh shit, man. Man, he's stepping up. He's stepping up big in competition. Let's see how he do. See, you get through that. It's like, okay, man. You know, he, man. He
Well, I wonder, but they call Loma they say Loma spoiled and he was giving this and giving that all because Bob Iron put him in with the Wolves so early. I wonder why he did that though. Why you think he threw Loma to the Wolves so early?
That's because I think because Loma wanted it.
Because
That's
you
the
know
only
he got that goddamn what's the name fight? What the second fight? He was fighting Gary Russell and what like the third fight, fourth fight he got Gary Russell.
Yep, the third or fourth fight. One of them
Yeah,
fights. Yeah, like he took on Orlando Salido in the second fight.
yeah, he lost that fight. Right,
Yeah, man, like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's like,
Yeah,
man, shit, I guess because he probably just wanted to just build him up so fast. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He just thought the Loma was that
right,
good.
right. Yeah, they say Loma was so good in the amateurs that he looked at him like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but he didn't know that he was gonna come over here and face these rugged Hispanic type fighters like Orlando Salido, bro, who didn't care about no belt. He didn't care about none of that, homie. I'm blowing up, homie. That shit,
Right.
Orlando Salido came in like 15 pounds overweight. Like,
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Loma ain't never get that. Loma ain't never get that back. Neither ain't get to avenge that neither.
yeah, man, he started putting hands on him at the end though. Like he started putting hands on him, at the end, 10th, 11th, 12th round. He started putting hands on him. But by that
I
time,
tell you, Loma had me gone once I found out about his little ass. And that was back then too, when in them days in them first when he had that fight, and then I seen him in with Gary Russell and everything else. And then when he fought that boy from over I forgot the kid over Jamaica. You know
the Axeman,
Nicholas Walters. Yeah,
Nicholas
when he
Walker.
fought him.
Yeah.
Nicholas Walters. I remember that
Listen,
fight.
man,
I like
he got a
yeah.
fight out here. He got a fight out here in Cali, man, at the Home Depot Center coming up.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, bro. Like he back to boxing. Like, okay.
Damn. Yeah, I was mad. Yo quit though, yo. Loma made Joe quit.
Yeah, man. He straight quit. He quit.
He made him quit, yo. Yo, Loma was he was switching sides on them niggas and oh my god.
Like the reason that Loma he turned pro, you feel what I'm saying? Like late Jordan Smith, because he was getting paid in the amateurs, but you feel what I'm saying? But Bob Arum, I guess he upped that, so I guess he just turned pro after that, whatever. Man, because Loma was getting paid in the amateurs, that's why he stayed in the amateurs
I
so damn long.
I thought Loma was gonna beat Devin. But I mean, that was a tight ass fight though. I
Man,
was
but
close.
Kevin had a good game plan, body shots,
Right.
body
Yeah,
shots. Man, and that
yeah.
slowed down Loma bro. That slowed him down.
Devin fought good that fight. Devin did fight a good ass fight when he fought Loma. He fought a good
Slowed him
fight.
down though, man. I was like, damn, bro, like shit, like Loma. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he getting off a little bit, but he not the Loma I'm used to seeing.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Nah, I mean, hell no. This Loma right now that everybody's fighting, he's nowhere near like in his
yeah, man, like, he
prime.
was the Loma. Yeah, man, like you feel what I'm saying? Like you could just see the decrease, and it's like, damn, bro, man, he's
Yeah,
Like if
everybody,
Devin would have
and that's
fought the
what I
Loma
said.
that if Devin would have fought the Loma that Nicholas Walters fought, it'd been a different
yeah,
story.
yeah, man. Then
Right.
that, yeah, shit, like that
Now,
Loma
if
right
Devin would
there,
have fought the Loma that fucking Gary Russell,
Russell
you know
fought.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying, Mister
Yeah.
Gary
Right.
Russell fought.
Right.
Woo!
if
Right.
Tank would have fought that one, man, like you feel what I'm saying? But Tank would have got beat up too. That's why they
Yeah,
kept
when
him.
I
Yeah.
look at it now, I think Loma probably would have beat
They
Tank up
kept
for
Tank
real.
away from Loma. Come on, bro. They
But
had to
Yeah.
that's
keep.
well, you got to understand, Mayweather was good at matchmaking, and that's a fact.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
You know
hey,
what I'm
look,
saying? Loma was
man,
good at
he already
matchmaking. He
knew
knew
he was
exactly
like,
what he was supposed to
I'm not
do.
putting Tank in the ring with that guy. That guy, he's gonna make Tank look. He just gonna make Tank look average.
And you know what? All that adds up to when I see them talking when he in the video when he's looking down at Tank and he said, "You don't gotta worry about him right now. You can let him. He pressed to fight you right now. You got
Exactly.
years there. You don't got to worry about him. Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, Floyd,
Yeah, man. Look, then I had
Floyd,
look.
right."
Like I
And
had
what
looked
you
up
just when your man just said Floyd know his matchmaking and he definitely ain't want to matchmake right back then with him.
man.
Hell no, I
What
didn't.
he got 75,000 for his first championship fight against Pedraza.
That's
Wow.
what he got.
I was like, wow, bro. Like Pedraza got 250K. I
Mm,
said
mm.
Pedraza was the A side, huh?
Who you talking about? With Tank fought him?
Yeah, when Tank fought Pedraza, he got $75,000.
I thought he. Oh, so I heard somebody say he got 10,000.
Oh
Now
no,
you know what I'm saying. When Pedraza fought,
he got
somebody said that
75.
yesterday.
Well, no, that
That
sound about right. Somewhere above 75 sound
'cause,
more fair for a
Yeah,
champ, for a belt, for a super
uh,
belt. You fighting for the belt? Yeah.
but
mhm.
his first $1 million check was Leo Santa Cruz.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like you know,
You
and
haven't even seen the 40s or the 40 million a fight and what's the name million 50
man,
million a fight and
then I had went to go and look up Devin Haney. You know me, right? Man. But since they like to compare, I was like, I said, this is crazy, bro. Devin Haney was making double.
mm-hmm.
I'm
But
like,
guess
what?
what though?
What's going
You ain't
on?
even gotta tell me that because what's the name already admitted it. Dumbass Leonard Ellaby told him. He exposed it. He said he was making like 6 million. He
Yeah,
said he wasn't gonna pay that.
that man
If
was
Devin Haney was making
double.
6 million, then you right. He was making double Tank
Double.
was making.
Double Tank was making. I was like, damn, bro, he was making all that. I'm like, damn, bro, like he was cleaning up for fighting nobodies.
He would fight nobodies if he was getting 6 million because his
Bro, like he was
resume. I
fighting,
don't
bro.
know who was you fighting when you was getting 6 million.
Huh?
But Leonard Ellaby, that's what I'm saying. I'm asking myself, damn, who was he fighting when he was getting 6 million? But
Yeah,
he
man,
had to be
because
getting it because Leonard Ellaby exposed it. Leonard Ellaby said that's what he was getting.
Devin Haney, he always been a businessman on the business side too. This is what a lot of these fighters that's what he took from Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
always been on the business side to negotiate, promoter side of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So he been on
You know,
promoter sides of these boxing matches. A lot of people don't know that, that Devin Haney, DHP, has been, slash promoters of a lot of his fights. So he get the purse and he get the money off the back end from, the promoter money too. So he make double money. It's, so I'm like, damn, bro. That's why
yeah,
shit.
but in a way, but Odie, the thing is, I hear what they like. They got the promoting part because a lot of the fighters got them with it. They got their own
Go, boss.
promotion and shit. Like Spence do too. But what I'm
No,
hearing, what
no,
I'm
no,
looking at that,
no. Look, now listen to what I'm about to say right now. Look, a lot of them got their own promotional thing, but a lot of them
yeah.
don't be on they fight as the promoter.
Right,
The first fight that the first fight that Crawford name and that Errol Spence name was on the fight was on they fight.
right.
They both been having promotional companies, but that's the first fight, right? Like you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, like you feel what I'm saying. So they go back and
But haven't that hurt them too? Because trying to be big wigs like that, man. But why Eddie Hearn ain't want to help him out with that purse bid situation?
yeah, of course, man. Like you feel what I'm saying. Like why would I want to help you? You trying to be independent. I want control of you.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like these promoters, they want control of these boxers. They don't want you to be independent.
right,
That's like you being an independent artist in the rap game. They don't want
right,
you to be that. Hell
right,
no. You
right,
sell millions of records and we don't got our hands in your pockets?
right,
No,
right.
hell no,
Same
man. So
thing.
now we gonna start sabotaging you, right? We gonna start putting out bad press. We gonna do whatever we can, right, to make you bow down to come over here and mess with us.
Right. You right.
That's what it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't like it. And this is why Crawford, he started getting a bad press when he left. Well, he was really getting it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But once he left Bob Arum, it just increased. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Why? Because Bob
Right.
Arum, he going to these tabloids. He bad mouthing him too. Like, so you
Right.
feel what I'm saying? That's why BLK Prime. This is why they didn't. This is why they didn't blow up. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because they had a little traction because like the Crawford fight did good in their opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Crawford fight did good, so they was trying to bounce right back with the Adrian Broner and somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? But what happened? The PBC started cutting shit too. Come on. The PBC, they like, nope. Man, he our fighter. He got to do this. He got to do
PBC don't want to see nobody do shit.
Oh, like you feel what I'm saying? Like because they see another promotional company, right? They see another. They see it's competition. It's like hell no, we ain't helping. What like?
Yo, they fuck Luis Ortiz's career up too.
Come on,
Luis
bro.
Ortiz. No, Eddie Hearn and them offered Luis Ortiz $8 million to come fight Anthony Joshua. They turned that shit down. They turned that shit down on Luis Ortiz.
Why? Because his managers talked to Al Heyman.
And they already had plans for Luis. They already had plans for Luis Ortiz. They already knew they was gonna put him in with Wilder. They knew what was going on with that.
Man, I think Wilder should just retire, bro.
No, he had already been in the ring with Wilder. They didn't want the comparison.
I think Wilder should retire, y'all.
They try to keep the allure. You feel what I'm saying, of certain fighters. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want AJ, you feel what I'm saying? Like, let's just say that AJ, he would have got up in there and he would have knocked out, you feel what I'm saying, like King Kong Ortiz too. Then that would have been like, well, you feel what I'm saying? Well, Wilder knocked him out, he knocked him out too. They didn't want that. They didn't want that. Like, they're like, nah. Man, like, you gonna fight over here for $1 million. It's like, bro, I just had $8 million.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy as shit, Odie. That's crazy as fuck, yo. Damn.
So let me, can I ask y'all something, man? How do y'all feel about Wilder just retiring, man? Like, I understand he's coming back to have this fight, but to be honest with you, man,
need to retire. You right.
I think he just needs to retire, man. I understand it's, he wants some money. You know what I mean? But I feel like he should just retire, man.
Like I said, the only way he should fight, I think if he fights somebody, if he fight like a DOC level fighter, that's the only way he should fight.
Who's he supposed to be fighting? I forgot.
Man, but look what happened to him, though. See, look, man, we have, man, like, bro, man, we have what? We have 3 examples of people tripping out on their long-term, trainers, tripping out on them, blaming them for stuff that's going on. And what happened? The career goes down. So Tank, he better fix this quick. Tank, bro. Like, if you listening to this, if your fans listening to this, bro, you better fix what you got going on with Coach Calvin and Kenny and them, bro. You better fix it fast, bro. Why, man? Look, because we have several examples of this. Like the fighter, turning on the trainer, doing all this stuff. Even AJ. He did it too to McCracken. He did it too.
Yep.
Right.
And EJ went and got another trainer too, didn't
he? Yeah, man. He turned his back on Derrick James. Didn't want to pay the man. Come on, bro.
And then Wilder said, "What's the name? Try to poison him."
Come on, bro. Y'all go on all these slandering campaigns on y'all trainers and disrespect them and do all this, bro, like to the people who had y'all back from the start.
That shit is crazy.
Man, like before you was making this millions of dollars, before you had on, right, man, like before you had on the Cuban link.
Yeah.
Right, like before you had the Rolls Royce, I was picking you up, taking you to training, nigga.
Yep.
Diabolical work, bro. It's crazy how people, you feel what I'm saying? And you see what happened to Wilder after that. Have he been the same after Mark Breland?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. And Mark Breland probably could have helped him.
Bro, man, he haven't even been a shell of himself since Mark Breland left.
Nope.
Come on, bro. Man, and then what he do? He gonna hire a yes man.
Yeah.
Bro, like somebody that's not gonna hold him accountable.
Yeah.
Somebody just gonna be like, oh yeah, Wilder. Yeah, woo wee.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Man, look, and you see how to fall off, man. But he realized it though, because I heard one of his last interviews, and like he's starting to realize it, man, that he got away from himself. Man, and that's what Tank.
You know who lost that was a big it was a big loss, and I was like, wow. The other dude that got knocked out, the heavyweight, he was on the come up. I forgot his fucking name. Just recently, big tall brown skinned dude used to come out with the pimp shit on and all that shit. Jared Anderson.
But
Jared Anderson, right? I was so surprised to see him get beat up. Like, I just said, damn, that was crazy.
and like you know what I'm saying, that dude got punching power. Who was that? Bacoli? I mean, Okoli.
Yeah, that's who that was. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's who that was. That's
yeah.
who that was, Bacoli. Yeah,
But we
that
just
was
seen Parker
crazy.
did to him though,
Huh?
right? We just seen what Parker did to him. Parky.
Oh, for real, I ain't even see that. What,
Yeah.
they fought? Oh, I
First,
gotta go watch that. I gotta pull that
second round,
up.
it was the second round. Like Parker hit him in the temple, and it was like a delayed shot. He tried to stand up. He just whoop whoop. Oh shit, he was done.
Parker's still doing this thing. He's still parking
Man,
motherfuckers.
Parker,
Yeah,
man,
but
that he
Chloe messed up though. He turned that fight down, and then he turned around and fucking agreed to the fight because he made 600K. Now, if I was Bacoli, I wouldn't have took that fight because the simple fact is now
yeah.
you got a blemish on your record. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't in a position that you was in before to have a title fight like that. I think it's not even a title fight now. I think he don't get the belt because he lost or something like that. Like or I can't recall. Something happened, but I know he's getting a fight, but he ain't getting a. He's
But
like
he might be
he's
back.
not getting a belt or something.
Be right back in the ring though. So I don't know who he about to fight
Yeah,
though.
well,
You know, like,
they
What's
gave
been
him another
going on
fight.
with
Him
Jared
and
Anderson?
Padley. I
Where's
don't know,
Jared
man.
Anderson? Because he got humbled after that fight. He back in the
He came
business,
in.
or he just
He
shook?
came. Yeah, he came and fought again. He fought
Oh,
somebody
okay.
again, and he won that fight, but he just looked sloppy. hmm Yeah, he looked sloppy.
that's for
Yeah.
playing boxing. Man, he
Yeah.
needs to
Yep,
get a
Yeah.
better
yep,
boxing.
yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Boxing and stop.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
That's what
That's
playing
exactly
boxing.
what it
He
was.
needs this, bro. Like he's gonna get hurt, man. Look, cause he's in the heavyweight division too, bro. You better stop playing with these guys, bro. Get your bag from Turkey. Go over there to Turkey real quick. Get you some bags, and get the hell up out of here, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, look, man, because it's not gonna end well for you, man. Look, because you have made it, man.
Yeah.
This I mean, like he let it be known that he don't take boxing serious.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's like, bro, man, he playing. He in there playing.
Yep.
hmm
Sometimes
hmm
though, sometimes everybody here and there need that in this sport. You need that humble pie. You need some humble
Yeah.
pie here and there. You gotta give it out. I think that Tank ate a big piece of it in his fight. So with that draw, so that was a big piece for him. Sometimes you just need that. That's good for them, Odie, because they get them back, get them on the right track. They get them
Yeah.
on the right track to let them know.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
but hopefully, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? Look, because
Right.
man, because Mike Tyson, he took some humble pie, but he never got on back on the track. Really?
Right. Yeah. So it is a hopefully too.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, like, and
Right.
people they love to compare Tank to Mike Tyson.
It's like they get shook up, yo. That's crazy how you get shook up off a loss. You take a loss nowadays, and then like the person ain't the same. Like Spence ain't came back around. Like when you watch like going back to Ali, you watch him take them losses. You watch Joe Frazier drop him and this that. He ain't disappeared. He popped back on the scene and got work back in, start getting right back to it. It's like I don't know, man. They different now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
man.
different fighters nowadays, bro.
Yeah, they different now, yo.
It's like media. If you come up with the media base right now, you can make more money than a motherfucker that busting
Yeah,
his ass.
man,
You know,
man. If you
prime
got
example, Jake
yeah,
Paul.
if you got a YouTube channel, if you got millions of
Yeah,
subscribers, bro, like you can be the biggest boxer it is, really. You know?
look, Ryan
Right.
Garcia and Jake Paul, prime
Mhm.
examples.
Right. Right.
Exactly. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Jake Paul, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get up in here." Like you know what I'm saying? And
hmm
he
Yeah.
got up in there, and now he taking it a little serious, and now he making what, like 20-30 million a fight or something?
Mm-hmm.
Come
Yeah,
on,
he
man.
getting bread.
Mm-hmm.
He signing people. He just signed Alicia Baumgartner. bro. He taking fighters from like this.
Right.
But he taking fighters and shit from promoters, man. Like I know that they hate him too. They don't like Jake Paul either.
Yeah,
They
get
don't like Jake Paul either, man. Look, because he got that MVP, right?
we gotta make it run.
Huh? Don't he got that
What you
MVP?
what you say, Odie?
They don't like Jake Paul, huh?
Yeah, he has a promotional company,
Yeah,
most
man. 'Cause
valuable.
promotional company, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like they don't like him. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, when
Well,
I look at Jake, with Jake Paul, I just don't. I mean, Odie, I just don't respect him as a boxer. Like I respect
Nah.
his what he do. I respect like what you said he do. He a YouTube creator and he made his way all the
Promoter,
way
promoter,
doing
he can be a
entertainment shit.
promoter.
You see
He
what I'm
can be.
saying? Yeah, I like what he did. I like his idea, what he put together. But I don't respect him like as a boxer because he don't fight in a division and like all the other fighters and fight for belts and all that shit. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why.
Yeah. I don't take him serious as a boxer either, but he could be, like he's a good promoter. I mean, he be
Yeah.
promoting all his fights.
He's a great promoter though. Yeah. Like
Uh,
he could probably be another person that could help what the shit boxing going through right now. Well,
Shit,
what
like
he didn't
I know
start.
that he changed Amanda Serrano life. Shit, she over there living it up. Man,
Yeah.
Amanda Serrano over there living it up right now. Man, is she the
Right.
queen? Man, shit of MVP.
Right.
Man, come on, man. Like, how much do you, man? She be making what, like over $1 million a fight now?
Right.
Come on, man. She
yeah,
eating.
that's good.
Hell yeah, that's good for women. Man, she eating. Man, look, and now they got Alicia Baumgartner over there, undisputed champion. Come on, man.
Uh,
So he on
hey
his way.
Odie. Hey Odie, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. My girl waiting for me. We get ready to go to the market. I gotta make a market run. She been sitting here waiting for me for like an hour. I told you, you gotta
Oh,
hold up.
oh,
You
oh,
feel me? You know,
look,
hey, when the
look,
fellas
look.
listen, when the fellas chopping it up, we got to chop real quick. And
Yeah,
I can't get in the car and be trying to drive and listen and shit. You feel me?
You got the curve, your leg, certain stuff can't, yeah, man.
Hey, you look at her and say, baby, let me be a man. You know I'm a man.
Yeah, 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 though,
Yeah,
man.
so
Man,
let
I
me
appreciate
slide up
y'all.
out of here.
I'm about to get up out of
Hey,
here too, though, man. I appreciate y'all,
Mhm.
brothers, though, man.
you
Hey,
know I'll
same to
be
you,
looking for
man.
you, Odie. You know when I see you on, you already know I'll be looking for you again on the next one. But until then, peace. I get back with y'all. Be safe out there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Everybody have a
Salute
good one,
y'all,
man.
man. So
Hit that like button,
everybody be
man.
safe out there, man. Salute
Yeah,
Blue.
no doubt. Hit
Salute Brother
that like
Love.
button, no doubt. Hit that
Salute
like button.
Appreciate you, Odie.
everybody.
Appreciate you,
Salute
Buckle.
to everybody, man, who came in the chat, man. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in for over 3 hours. Damn, we've been on here for a while chopping it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, though, you
Chopping
guys.
it up.
I appreciate y'all. Everybody stay safe, stay blessed. And until next time,